Ladies and gentlemen, your hosts, Michael Wilkes, Angel Ortiz, Dr. Chad, and Sam La Cavera. Go check out beardedbrowns.com and be sure to like, follow, and subscribe. Enjoy the show.
Here we go. Here we go. All right, guys, we are live here at the Bearded Browns NFL Draft celebration here at McIntyres, and the booing you're hearing in the background here are all of the Browns fans booing everybody in Pittsburgh live on television. Everybody in Pittsburgh. I control one thing with the Pittsburgh guy. I'm trying to get them, but I got busy eating this delicious food. I tried to eat the Pittsburgh. The also goes for 4-6. It's the likely thing to see what happens at 4. Because you can have a really you hope Bailey or Reese is there because you possibly can get a call and take it. Everybody will stay here and stay in the table.
So the Jack's pick is in. The Jack's pick is in. Who do you think it's going to be? Real quick.
I don't know, man. Oh, looks like they're saying it's going to be David Bailey.
Yeah.
You guys should
Was
be able to
Bailey on the phone? That's normally a tell if the player's on the phone. Bailey or Reese? I have a feeling Reese is going to go number 2.
Can you guys hear us over there on the Facebook planet? No?
I have a feeling Reese is going to go here.
I'm sitting here eating egg rolls filled with corned beef and sauerkraut like it's St. Patrick's Day all over again. Can you guys hear us now on the Facebook planet over there? Is everything good?
If anybody knows who the Jets pick, let us know. By that we can. Usually it's on X or the way. So the Jets pick is in. A lot of people have him picking Reese. Bailey is on the number 2 big board for most pays. Edge rusher Bailey. It could be Bailey or Reese.
Hey, Mike, sit back when you eat.
I would be. Mike's like I'm focusing, man. Mike, what are you eating? Because that is delicious, by the way. You're eating the. Oh, it's in.
All right, here's the announcement.
Yep.
I really thought there was a come out of there.
Yes.
David Bailey. David Bailey.
The Jets actually made a good move here. Yeah, Bailey's one of him best pure pass rusher because Reese can play 2 positions, I think. So we'll see. Next up is Arizona Cardinals. Arizona Cardinals are a wild card. Love?
They can really go anywhere.
They can go Love.
They're going to pick up goal with Love.
I mean, they could go Tate. They could go Love.
They can go Reese.
Yeah.
Good.
They can go Sunny Style.
Prediction come true where they're going to pick Tate.
I'll be honest with you. Just for dramatic purposes, I want them to go offense here. Because at 6, I want to be like, I want to see these fans get upset when we trade down. Selfishly, that's what I want.
Like I said, if you're going to trade down, as long as you get the assets you need, we should be fine.
Yeah. If we trade down.
Right.
Next time we'll definitely have headphones.
This pretzel is really good, by the way. So Bailey went number 2.
Say Bailey's happy.
Want to sit down? You want to sit down? You want to sit down?
Now, Angel,
Well, we're 2
is
picks in.
this a guy up here that you like? Is there any deal that you would have put together to move up to pair this guy with Miles Garrett?
Avril Reese. Yeah, because I think
Not Reese, Bailey.
yeah. Or Reese, another pure pass rusher other than Wright, because I think Wright's more of a run defender. But if you have Mason Graham, you have Collins, and then you have Reese or Bailey and Miles, who are you going to double? Miles can get 35 sacks, right? Because you double him, that opens up Bailey or Reese, or opens up Mason Graham. I mean, so I like the idea of having four front pass rushers to put pressure on the quarterback to force him to throw, which causes your cornerbacks to be even better because they're playing tighter. So you can cause more turnovers, right? Because we suck at that, at defense. We don't get turnovers.
Yeah.
We didn't do that with Jim Schwartz. I know we love Jim Schwartz, but one thing he didn't do was create turnovers. And I'm hoping we do that with Rudy.
Yeah. I mean, I think doing something like that, investing in that line there too, might actually get you some extra years out of Denzel Ward.
Yeah, but is Miles going to want to be here in 2 years? That's something you have to think about as a GM. Is he going to finish out his contract? Is he going to extend? Because Miles, or do you want to extend him? Because Miles is going to have to get paid $51 million a year right now, at least.
Yeah,
because they can go up next year with the next most highest paid non-quarterback hits. Miles could get in the 55 a year range. Is he worth that at 30, 31? I mean, so, me, I'm thinking about the future. I'm always thinking about the future.
For sure. But I think the Browns are in a situation, though, where, I mean, you can have an all-time franchise player like Myles Garrett. You cannot let him play somewhere else. He can never wear another uniform, whether he wants to go somewhere else or not. When he's under contract,
you can.
You can't.
If somebody offers you 3 1s, bye-bye.
I don't know. I don't know that you can do that.
Yeah, the fans don't like it, but yeah, I agree with you.
Listen,
can't.
Here's what you guys aren't understanding, though. Realistically, you have a quarterback issue that we've had for years, right? People are asking for Jeremiah Love to be a Cleveland Brown. People want to see Shedeur Sanders. People want to see whoever at quarterback succeed. You're not going to do that with no offensive line. That's what needs to, if you want to see what you're going to have, Deshaun Watson, or Shedeur Sanders, or anybody, any quarterback you put there, or running back, you're not going to be able to see their full potential with a weak offensive line.
Where you're picking, though, you're reaching for offensive line.
Yeah.
You're not guaranteed to have the offensive line.
Yeah. You're not getting you're getting a tackle.
So you're going to go at 6. So basically what's going to happen is if you reach at that pick, not only you may not solve that tackle position, but then you won't solve other positions, and then it's going to knock you that much farther behind the 8 ball. Like, it's not just, like, you can't just take the tackle and you go, there it is. Like, these guys, there's a reason why these guys aren't consensus picks. They're not top 10 consensus picks.
I'm not asking for top 10 picks. What I'm saying is you're not going to be able to see anything out of your quarterbacks or your running backs with 0 offensive line. You're not going to see any potential. Nothing. You will not see anything at all.
Well, no one's saying that you're not going to pick an offensive lineman. We're just saying at number 6, you're not going to overreach.
What I'm saying is if you're so worried about the future, okay, we're worried about the future. You have a quarterback that has a potential. You have running backs that have huge potential, but can't do anything. Why? Why can't they do anything? You want to see their potential? You fix your needs over wants.
But you can't draft that way, though.
Why not?
Because when you draft that way, you reach. When you draft that way, you reach. That's what the Browns do. That's how you end up here.
And punt.
The pick is in.
Hey, let's go
pick is in.
Guys, that's fun.
Hey,
but
guys,
our defense can stop the other team, right?
Arizona, and they're showing. Is that love? I don't even know who that is. That's love.
Cardinals pick is in.
Cardinals pick is in. Who do you think they pick here, Sam? Number 3.
I'm going to go with Jeremiah Love.
Jeremiah Love.
I'm
How about you, Mike?
You can show up on the TV, so.
It's Love?
Yes, Love.
Dude, that'd be good for the.
Yeah, I'm looking up. I'm cheating. I'm looking behind. I'm cheating.
Cavs are up 13-10, 12-10. My eyes are getting old.
But Jeremiah Love throwing a green.
It only gets better, buddy. It only gets better.
It's out of a mirror, bro.
Jeremiah Love going at 3 means that it's States there at 6.
Wow.
There we go.
I'm telling you right now, a defensive player is going to be at 6 that someone's going to like. Well, the Browns like them more. All I'm saying, we're going to be here all night because we might get 3 picks in the first round.
Don't worry about it, guys. He would have been horrible in Cleveland with the offensive line anyway.
Jeremiah Love. I'm telling you, I think next to Alvaro Reed, I would want Love on my team. If he fell to 6, I would take Love because he's not just a runner. He's a pass catcher.
Oh, for sure.
He's a dual threat. And what does Todd Monken love? Versatility, right? The offensive line, versatile. They can play right guard, left guard, tackle. They can play receiver probably, depending on what their skill set is. The Browns want people who have multiple skill sets. So if Sonny Styles, Alvaro Reese, or Tate is at 6, I would not be surprised if those players are picked at 6.
I think we're finally going to get our Ohio State guy in the first round.
Yeah, and if it's not Tate, how would this crowd respond?
I think there's going to be some people here that are pissed. Especially in that table right over there on the right.
Everybody happy. So you're going to have.
It's an Ohio State guy, but it's not the Ohio State guy we wanted.
It's a very Ohio State fan thing to be about, you know?
For everybody that's wondering, Gary right here is a Michigan fan.
Another thing we need to talk about, a running back went 3 in the NFL draft.
That means, you know what that means? Everybody was saying that was a lost art. I don't think so.
No.
It's coming back.
Because if you can do more than one thing right, you're valuable to an offense. If you can catch the ball, you can trick a defense to think you're running, but you're going to catch it. Yep. And that value is higher than somebody who can just simply run the ball.
You need that utility back. It's just like having
that's just common sense, Andrew.
And I think there's a lot riding on this pick for Jeremiah Love as well. You know, one of the reasons why running backs stopped going so high, it's not because of their production, it's because of their injury history.
Oh, the Cavs game. I'm like, what happened?
Yeah, what happened? It's because of their injury history. And when you got a guy like Jeremiah Love who both runs the ball and catches the ball, that's a high usage guy. Yep. So if this guy, if he can stay healthy, we might start to see a return of running backs going high in the draft. But if he gets hurt, you're not going to see a running back going early again.
Dual threat running backs have value now, and that's something to think about. Junkins, he can catch out the backfield. That's dual threat. Didn't do it a lot because of the coach we had. Didn't call for it. But we'll see if. And another thing, he didn't catch enough in Notre Dame. If you look at his stats, he caught, but they didn't utilize that. Also, Arizona has Marvin Harrison Jr. So that's going to take the focus off Love because you got to consider him. And it makes it interesting. Are they going to draft a quarterback with their next pick, or are they going to stick with the Jacoby Brissett? I mean, it's interesting. Yeah, Harrison's in play.
I know that's who Mike wants.
Mike Simpson.
Mike texts me every night before he goes to sleep. Now I lay me down to sleep. I put Ty Simpson, my quarterback, to keep.
Please give me Ty Simpson. So
give me 6 foot, 185-pound Ty Simpson.
No. To all these gentlemen's wives, they're not going to make it home tonight.
Man.
Yeah, because, you know, before, when he was going on that rant before about the offensive lineman, he was saying, you know, who's going to protect the quarterback? The end of that rant usually is, but do we even have a quarterback? We need Ty Simpson. Yeah, and that's usually Mike. Mike's sitting there.
This dude is so full of fake news tonight.
What's up, KP?
Fake. He's some shit guys
out there. Gregory?
Yep, shout out KP Young.
Gregory Axe on Facebook. Who's going to be the quarterback in Arizona? Mike's favorite quarterback, Ty Simpson.
Want to thank you guys.
Second favorite
have a little audio issue.
Dylan Gabriel.
Now, thumbs up.
That is crazy. A running back went 3. What did Genty went 4? Yeah, he went 4. Genty last year went 4. So you're starting to see running backs go higher.
Yeah,
they're valuable. Now, that's interesting to see that trend switch because I would have to go in my lab and do some analytics. But I wonder
what's the PFF grade on this, buddy?
I'm going to have to see what the defense are doing for the offense to counter with a dual threat running back to defeat what the defense is doing defensively. But that's interesting.
All right, the Titans pick is in.
Titans will get Avril Reese. They have to get Reese. They were the worst defense in the league last year.
They're going to pick
Worst
Darnell
defense.
Tate. Darnell
And by the
Tate.
way, you lost to that team last year. The Titans. They scored 31 points on you. The best defense in the league.
Because Tony
But
Pollard
Myles
was a
Garrett.
beast and became
They
Barry
scored
Sanders
31
that day.
points on Myles Garrett, guys. I think it's if it's anybody but defense, I'll be shocked here. Watch them get Carnell
Tony
Tate.
Pollard looked like Barry Sanders.
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, and it's because Malik Collins was out, and I have an interesting stat later about that if you guys want to hear it. I will stat you out here.
Well, we all know it. We all talked about it when
Someone up here is eating a lot of protein.
Malik went down.
Dr. Brown over here.
When Malik went down, defense also went down.
Pick is him, man. What do you think is going to be, Sam?
All
Real
right.
quick.
Goodell's coming up to the stage. Let's see who.
I think it's Reese. They have to go defense here,
I think they
right?
want
They're
Tate.
the worst defense.
They want Tate. Yes. I called it.
Are you kidding?
Although I thought it was the Giants.
We're trading now.
I just said they were going Tate.
I told you.
They went Tate.
They
Don't
went
make me
Tate.
surprised.
Wow. That is the shock of the draft.
How is that analytics for you? I just called that shit.
And guess what? I did that logically.
That's all the logic and gut feeling.
That is crazy. The Titans defense
Because
is bad.
they have a quarterback they believe in. True.
Everybody
That offense.
True. They got Pollard that can run the ball.
There went
And they got
everybody's
Darnell
mock draft for Cleveland.
Yeah,
right
they
there.
did.
All the Browns threw up.
There's still people here with their hands on their faces in disbelief.
Anybody who's shocked out there? Who's disappointed? We won now, Bob's fans.
We talked about
Now
it.
we want best player available.
Now we're best player available. Now we're talking Avril Reese.
I thought it was going to be
Hey,
Tate to the
two
Giants.
defense players are going to be there at 6. Sonny Styles, Avril Reese, and Tate will be there.
Wow.
Two of the 3 will be there at 6.
I talked about this months ago. I said, what if Tate's not there? I thought Tate was going to go to the Giants, but Tate went to the Titans.
You're going to
So now we
have,
just mixed up a big old bag of
Yeah.
what the T.I.
you're going to have Sonny
Yeah.
Styles. You're going to have Downs or Reese at 6.
Available. 2 out of the 3.
2 out of the 3
are gonna be available.
What do you do?
Are you streaming?
Wow.
Because I had a feeling that
Wow.
I said it's going to be Tate. In my mock draft, who did I pick? Reese. He fell to 6 on our mock draft. If Reese is there, you better run to the podium.
You better take
You
him.
better take Reese.
I can't believe he's going to fall.
Wow. That is crazy. Again, it shows you how valuable Tate is. And it
really
shows you
didn't
he's a
think-
true number 1.
For sure.
If he went number 4.
I didn't think he would go that soon. I didn't think
You
he would
said-
be
you said
before.
more. You said
I
the
didn't think
Giants.
he would be before we got to him at 6. I actually projected him to go to the
Giants.
Giants and
Yep.
be over there with Malik Neighbors. But hey, Tennessee scoops
So
him
now,
up as the plot thickens, ladies and
so
gentlemen.
the Giants at number 5. Are they going to go Jordan Tyson? Are we going to see an early run on wide receivers now?
Yeah.
Good.
That's a good point.
Good.
They taste off the board. Well, Giants who have the 10th pick, so they probably feel like a receiver will be there.
Yeah.
I think
I think
they go Downs here.
I think the next receiver to go
Because
up.
they got Abdul Carter, and they're going to need a safety.
I think the next receiver to go up is not going to be Jordan Tyson. I think some of his draft stock went down with his injuries.
He's gonna
I
be.
think the next receiver to go up is going to be Mekhi Lemon.
Yeah, good point. Good point.
I'm still
We
in awe.
shall see.
I'm still in awe. This was that was a train wreck.
Unless New York wants to go with the double edge rusher with Abdul and Reese, but I think you need help in the back end, and they'll go Caleb Downs.
Well, if you go with Reese, you get a different player. Get an outside linebacker or an edge.
You guys, the Giants pick is in now.
They ran up with that pick.
Oh, they sure did.
They knew who they wanted.
Yep.
Yep.
Wow. I'm shocked that Tate went 3.
I'm very shocked. I thought
Whoever it is they're picking, they cannot believe is available right now, and that's why they ran up so fast.
I saw mocks where they had him dropping to like double digits. Wow.
I'm not
well,
going
we're crossing that one off the list.
Everybody on the Facebook chat is saying that sucks. Everybody wanted Tate, and he's gone.
James Frank, your boy Makai Lemon's still out there, buddy.
KP says the Browns are.
All right, you guys, who are the Giants taking? Call it right now.
I really think the Browns trade down at 6 now.
Who are the Giants taking?
Oh, I think it's down. I think it's down. You
think you're taking Caleb Downs?
You got your edge rusher, and you have to get your defender, and you need Downs. You're gonna see it. You guys,
shout out. Who are the Giants gonna take? 1, 2, 3.
Reese.
We got some Reese. We got some Downs.
I don't think they can go wrong here.
Downs.
I don't think they can go wrong here. Because if you get Reese, you can do the double edge rush, which is good. Or you get Downs and get the pass protector.
You go Reese, you get an outside linebacker and a defensive edge rusher.
You've been saying what I've been saying the whole time. He's a double guy. You get him do anything. That's value to me. Wow.
It's funny. Yeah.
So now that the pick is settled.
Are you lying?
The Browns just traded with Kansas City.
Browns traded.
You guys, Browns traded with Kansas City.
Browns traded with Kansas City.
Browns just made a trade with Kansas City.
You heard it here first. This is the benefit of having a podcast. The Browns traded with Kansas City.
Made a trade with Kansas City.
This is not fake news.
I can tell you the specifics. Are you listening? They're sending number 6 and 104 for 9 and 29. And 9 and 29. So pick 6 and 104 for 9 and 29.
6 and 104 for 9 and 29, guys.
Comfortable, you're going to be here for a little bit. Yeah, I knew that. They're going to trade down. Soon as Cornell Tate went off the board, that's who they wanted.
Yep.
They traded back.
Yep.
Good move by the Browns.
We talked about it earlier. I said,
and they went to 9, so they can still get an offensive lineman. Sorry, Sam. Go ahead.
You're good.
At that point, you literally have to trade down. Yeah. Your number one prospect is no longer there. What are you going to go after? Somebody else that is there that's on your big board.
We said that.
Right.
It all depends on, you can plan for what you want, but it all depends what the other guys in front of you go. We all know that. It's not rocket science. And you just seen what the Tennessee Titans just did.
Yep.
Put a big old wave through the whole draft now. So now we got
that is crazy.
Cleveland Browns trading down to Kansas City Chiefs.
I'm thinking of all the content I'm going to be making here in the next couple months. I'm like,
So with that just breaking, who wants free beer? Anybody want a free beer?
If you need a free beer, go. Where's she at? I can't see her because the light's in her face.
Hey, Allstate lady.
Allstate, wave your hand in the air.
Free beer, sling them.
If you want a free beer, free drink, go to Allstate lady, send her for a quote, and she will buy you your drink. I promise you that. Yeah, we know. You know. You didn't hear it?
Kansas City.
Yeah, we're in Kansas City.
Some next time.
Probably hard to hear out there.
Yeah, it's
hard to hear.
You're getting old. It's fine. Huh?
I'm not going to put these mics down and start screaming out into the crowd.
Man, it is crazy.
Very loud.
So you got Tate off the board, and right away the Browns trade to Kansas City. So they're at number 9. You would think would you still go best player available at 9?
Yeah, I mean, let's see who the Giants take here because Downs still might be available at 9 for you.
I don't think so.
Who?
Downs?
He might be at 9.
Caleb Downs available at 9.
We don't know. This is why you watch the draft.
Oh, James Frank does Lemon at 9.
Hey, guys.
KP did call it. He did say they were going to trade with KC.
James Frank in a comment says Lemon at 9.
No, that's too high for him. You don't get a receiver.
I think he'll.
If they wanted Tate at 9, if they wanted Tate, you don't go with Lemon at 9.
Right.
I feel bad interrupting his speech because it might be something serious. But we need to talk.
What's that?
I feel bad about it. I'm trying to hear listen to what Roger was saying because it looks serious. But either way, guys, 9's there. You're going to have Freeling. You're going to have the best offensive tackle. Lomu, Fano. You're going to have your receiver. Sonny Styles might be there. Downs. What? We got our insider.
They just drafted Reese.
Reese, okay, that's
Reese is
good.
off the board.
Their pass rush is going to be insane. And he also is linebacker, so he can defend. He's still a threat.
The Giants all of a sudden have a defense.
Defense have it. I would be interested to see what they do at 10. Makes you think why the Browns stayed at 9. They want to go past it. So they strategically stayed at 9 for a reason. So you would think receiver, because they're going to want to go defense Tyson. Defense Tyson. So I'm going to say, just logically, like my boy over here, is going to be Tyson at 9.
You guys already know
I hate it.
Tyson.
Because I would rather have a defensive player, but even Bearded Bastard Barbecue Sauce agrees with me. He's like, yeah, Tyson. He agrees. He's a lemon. Who do you want at 9? And he said, I don't care at this point. I want a Tate.
Yeah,
If it's not a Buckeye, I don't want him.
Yeah.
We got our insider over here telling us the picks ahead.
Trade.
Oh, they did not like it. Well, hey, can I get a fan's take on the trade? Can we get a fan's take?
So Browns fans are not happy with that trade. It doesn't sound like we got some Browns fans going.
Good.
Angel's going to walk down and get a fan's perspective on this trade.
Sir, can I interview you real quick? Are you comfortable with that? I just want to know what you think about the trade.
Horrible. What's the point?
What do you think they do at 9 now?
What could we not do at 9 that we could do at 6?
Logic here. What do you think?
If this goes to be a tackle, that they pick a tackle, and it becomes an all-pro of, 10 years all-pro.
Looks like a bad drug deal going on over there.
I got fucking.
And you
Looks
got
like a big drug deal
you got
going on
one
over
out
there.
of it. So you got 24.
Angel's literally down in the
20,
crowd
I believe,
questioning
or 20
fans.
something, 29.
Good round pick we got. No, if this
You're
was
good?
to a 10-year all-pro left tackle that we could have had, I might be pissed.
Okay. Anybody else have an opinion about the trade? Everybody has an opinion. Do you have an opinion about the trade? Matt.
I don't like it at all. It's not a strong draft. You wanted to keep that first round pick. The Browns gave it away for a later round pick, and I don't like it at all.
What would you have done at 6?
Well, he was gone before that, but I would have taken Tate if he was available, but obviously he wasn't.
So he's gone. So who are you taking then?
All right, guys, the Kansas City Kickers in.
Best receiver after that, the Browns.
Tyson.
Yes.
Okay. How about you? What do you think about it?
I don't know. I wish Carnell Tate was still on the boards.
So
But
when Carnell Tate went off the board, he kind of was like, oh, well, it doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter, but I don't know. I think offensive lineman at 9 now, and then figure out wide receiver.
Which one?
I like Fano.
Which one?
Spencer Fano.
I'm thinking,
Fano.
what are we
That's my
thinking
guy,
here?
too. I agree with you.
Maybe
I have an opinion of them trading down. Are you upset? Did you throw your beer when they say trade?
How vulgar can I be?
How vulgar can he be? Can he cuss?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, fuck that.
He's pretty upset. He said the F word. So he didn't like it. How about you?
Not really too thrilled, but honestly, I'm not going to know my final, I guess, until the next pick's made.
Yeah. So we'll see. We want to see what they do at number 9. All right, let me come over here real quick. Hey, do you want to get on? Are you okay with us telling your opinion? What do you think about the trade down?
What'd you say?
What do you think about the trade down?
I just think that all the talent's in the first round, so trading down makes no sense. Especially if you're not trying to get another first round pick or an early second round pick, you're trading down for no reason.
Yeah. Do you think Tyson 9?
Probably not at this point. Just whoever's best available. Probably a Browns offensive tackle like we always like to take and miss on.
So, yeah, you're right. Probably offensive tackle. Okay, him. Okay, what is your? Hold on, I don't want to reach over you. About the trade down.
If we get Tyson, I'm fine with it. But
Not to cut you off. I think the reason why they traded down is because they wanted Tate, and they're going to get the best receiver in Tyson next at 9.
if it's not Tater Tyson, I told them before this, then I don't want a receiver. So if they end up with Tyson, we're in good shape, I think.
Who do you don't want at 9?
Anyone on defense. I want to score points.
So if it's Downs, Chiefs picks in. So this is who
is in.
All right. Yeah, that's who you could have got. That's who you could have got.
Wide receiver.
Oh, they got a corner.
Wow.
So we're good. We're good. We're back, baby. We're back, baby. We're good.
At 9.
We don't care about that. Those picks.
Trade up for a guy that would be there already.
They traded up for a corner.
They traded up for a guy that would be there already.
We don't need him. We got Ward. Hey, but back to this guy.
Andrew Berry is playing chess while we're all playing fucking checker.
Everybody's playing checker.
We got an update here on what the trade is. So the Browns will receive our first round, the number 9 pick, this year's 3rd round pick, 74, and the 5th round pick this year, 148.
So you have like 20 5th round picks. So you're good.
So
in the
first, a 3rd, and a 5th to go back 3 spots. And then they traded for a guy. They traded up for a guy that was going to be there at 9 anyway.
Well, might have been.
He was going to be there.
Maybe.
No, get him out of here.
You don't think last year deserves a chance?
Fuck no. After the past 4 years.
I mean, I'm gonna say I agree with you. I'm just trying to.
I'm just saying, of the draft he had last year,
He messed up when he drafted 2 quarterbacks.
But outside of that, it was
2 running backs.
I like the 2 running backs.
I do like Dylan Sampson too. I agree with you. I think Dylan Sampson was underused last year. I'm gonna see what Monken does with him.
He was playing because he was suspended. I thought Sampson was done pretty well.
And Monken's gonna get the best of him. I'm gonna go to this table whenever I need content because they just know their stuff. All right, let's go to Dan Kyle.
You think you might know they zig and they zag, especially out of the Browns.
What do you think
we're
about
going to trade back?
Now that you know the pick, who they
Not
pick?
very surprised. As long as we get the right.
They needed a first rounder next year. They didn't get it. The Browns, the Browns.
But they did get another 5th, so that gives them 3 5th-round picks.
They can find another Shador Sanders. Woohoo!
And they did get a 3rd, so they could get another Dylan Gerber. What the thing? You would think that he's thinking I can package these picks to move up again.
I hope. They're going to do something.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see, right? All right. Dan Giles, guys, follow him on Facebook. He's a great follow. He'll argue with you if he disagrees. He's good. All right, real quick, guys. What do you guys think about the trade now? It's different now that they know who they picked. You know, they picked a corner, so they valued that corner. I thought that corner would have maybe been there, but what do you think?
He probably was there at 9. If we get Downs at 9 and the 3rd round,
you need to come on my podcast. There's only 2 people that says Downs. Everybody else wants offense. I say you give me Downs, or because Reese is gone now, you give me Downs, I'm happy. What about you?
Just have a stud defense. Why not? Why not?
I'm going to hang out at this table because they know what they're talking about. How about you?
I want Downs. Downs is the weapon.
3 for 3. They all want Downs over here. Yeah, they don't even care. They're looking at stats and everything. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. All right. How about you? Are you still following me? We got enough juice on that thing. What do you think about the trade down?
Well, set up perfect for them because they're going to go for a tackle.
So you think 9's a tackle? What tackle?
Absolutely. I'm not sure. Well, I don't know who's on their board best. And then I believe they're going to trade back their 2nd pick, and they're going to package something and trade back up.
Oh. Yeah, to trade back up into the 1st round. So they're going to get 3 first-round picks.
No. They're going to take their 2nd first-round pick, take probably one of the 3rds or something, and move up a few spots.
So number 9, you're going to have Freeling. You're going to have Fano, Lomu.
Fano, probably.
They
may package something up. They get back up. Get a wide out. That's fine.
Okay, as long as it's not a quarterback, right?
Oh, no.
Not a quarterback. All right, let's talk to where we go. Why are you pointing? Oh, the bar. The bar's a different animal. I don't. All right, let's go to the guy with the brown t-shirt. Let's be safe here, sir. Can I get you on camera? I just want to know, what do you guys think about the trade down?
Well, it's got to be an offensive lineman 100% at this point. You know, like they got screwed. I think they were guaranteeing. I think what they're showing was they were guaranteeing the Carnell tape pick, and when we lost it, made sense to trade back. You know, so it's not too far back, but I think we're looking at offensive lineman for sure now.
That's a good point. Offensive lineman for sure. All right, we're done. I got to go back on the table. Got a lot of good takes.
Sonny Styles. Buckeye, baby.
All right, Sonny Styles.
Sonny Styles went number 7. Downs will still be there at 9 right now. Can you imagine with me? Imagine with me. You're sitting back and you hear interception, Downs to the 10, to the 50, to the 40, to the 30, to the 20, to the 10, touchdown. And you don't need to score points offensively because the defense is. Who needs an offense when your defense will score 14 points a game?
Our defense needs some help. So we need some offense.
And Angel's brother has a party foul, destroying the camera. And fuck this fucking guy.
And I don't know who brought that guy. And we're back. Would they see that?
There was a small earthquake here at PJ's.
Yeah, that's awesome. We had a real mishap. My phone's up. Oh, there it is. Now we're back.
We are.
Hey, are we lined up right?
That had a little funny on the live though. I don't.
Yeah, for sure. I watched it here. It was pretty good.
Are we good?
All right.
And
So the Saints pick is in, which means the Browns will be coming up here in a moment.
Yeah. So out in the crowd, I don't know if you guys can hear it because it's so loud in there. A lot of people think it's going to be an offensive lineman.
The Saints. So if it's not, though, that means the Browns will have their pick of offensive lineman.
Best player available or receiver.
I agree, Dan.
And you got extra picks to move back up to play with. So, I mean, maybe Andrew Barry knows what he's doing. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
That's a capital M.
What was that?
That's a capital M on that maybe.
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, that's
we'll
big maybe.
A couple of people say, let's see what happens at 9.
Garrison Grimes is still out there, long snapper, BYU. We'll probably go with that.
And if Mike has his way, we'll have number 9, Ty Simpson.
This is such a fucking train wreck.
Dan said, everyone in the comment, why aren't you out here with us? Shout out to Dan. Bearded Bastards BBQ sauce.
Yes, thanks, Dan Eipert, for being here. Bearded Bastards BBQ sauce.
Saints got a pick. So what do you think the Saints? You think the Saints want a receiver? You think Tyson might be in play?
I hope they do take Tyson because I don't want him. He's damaged goods. You only play 34% of your college career. I don't need it. We don't need another guy here that's broken. We got enough land of misfit toys when you get to these Cleveland Browns. Why would we want a receiver that's already damaged goods? Got a hamstring, kept him out of the combine, kept him out of his pro day. So it's a more serious injury. He's had ACL, MCL, M&Ms, and everything. Major knee surgery in 2022. Broken collarbone 2024. Yeah, let's draft a receiver that plays 34% of his games. Let's not do that. Do not do that. Finally got to talk.
So this is went completely unexpected, guys. Honestly, was he signed a contract?
All right, so I'm sorry, I cut you off there. I couldn't hear you, buddy.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
So this is the moment we've been waiting for, guys.
The pick is in.
The Cleveland Browns are on the top.
Do you see the New Orleans Saints going defense?
They're going to trade down again.
It's going to be offensive linemen.
They do need a weapon, Tyler. You do have Olave, but if you can add Tyson, we'll see. We gotta wait till after a commercial.
There's a lot of
Peter gives us information.
I already went on my Jordan Tyson rant. I already went on my rant of damaged goods. We don't need a damaged receiver here in Cleveland. Don't be a fool, Andrew Berry. We don't need a damaged receiver. I'm even okay with a high limit at this point. You guys all know I want a big-bodied receiver, but right now, Jordan Tyson's out there. I don't want a damaged guy. We have enough problems here in Cleveland. Let's go get a damaged receiver that plays 34% of the time.
With hope that he's healthy.
We hope that he's okay.
Well, I think
no gamble.
Between Tyson and Tillman, you might have a wide receiver that plays 6 games next year.
Well, maybe they could play 3 each. Like he's sure he'll play 3, and they interchange.
For sure.
You're hurt. You're good. You're hurt.
You're hurt. You're good. You're hurt. Yeah.
Right.
And maybe that makes one receiver then.
Yes.
Right. Maybe that's a strategy Barry sees. Like, well, you can play half. He can play half.
Instead of
we got one receiver.
Maybe instead of proposing that you can trade 5 first-round picks, they should propose that you could share a roster spot between 2 hurt receivers.
Yeah. This is where we pick Monroe Freeling right here.
Yeah, like it's
Monroe Freeling.
What's that offensive lineman? You can't say his name.
I have a speech problem, so you can't tell me what
he's the best available on everybody's board right now.
Yeah, he has a herniated disc. He's struggling to drop.
Does he?
Noah has a herniated disc. They say he might need surgery.
That's another damaged good.
Out for 3 months.
Let's quit bringing damaged goods.
So you're telling me he's going at 9? Sam?
No Jordan Tyson. No Maui Noah. They're both broken.
That would be.
We don't need broken guys here.
What if the Browns
need guys that need to heal to start playing? It's crazy. But we know, as Cleveland, we think they're going to zig. They zag, so we'll see.
We'll see. I can tell you one thing. The chat will tell us before the pick is in, so we'll know ahead of time. You guys are amazing. Thank you. James said, Earl the Man Boo said that he's in Indy watching the Colts party.
We got George Malloy in the comments. Browns trade with Dallas.
LOL.
No way.
Sam, spot on with the comment about Tyson.
Edge rusher, and then the next talk is Miles is going to go to Dallas.
Bain Jr. I forgot about Bain. He's still on the board. So you got Bain and Downs defensively still on the board.
What are you saying? Dan just texted me. And I got like 83 text messages here. Dan texted me Tyson to Saints, Fano to the Browns.
And by the way, Chad, who's in San Diego, said this is freaking crazy. The trade.
Tyson to the Saints, Fano to the Browns.
Big is in. All right. Real quick, who do you think it is?
Fano.
Ben, how about you? Who do you think it is? Saints.
Saints?
Yeah.
Oh, Saints?
Tyson.
Tyson, how about you? Who do you think it is? Tyson. I think Tyson, too. I think they want Tyler's show. That'd be good.
I don't even want to watch this anymore.
Thano. I'm going to say Thano.
No, we're getting Fano.
I'm pretty sure I'm right. I know a guy.
We're good.
I know a guy. My source tell me it's Thano.
Yeah, my source out in the crowd here right now told me what's up.
I have a source. Really close.
Spoilers from these sources down here.
No source.
Tyson.
All right.
Woo! We got it.
My source was correct.
Okay, so wide receivers are coming off the board. Mekhi Lemon, David Boston, Amari Cooper, my favorite personally.
Browns are going lineman.
Do you think the Browns feel pressure to go wide receiver here?
Go line.
I'm not ready for this. I was ready for this to be over, and now I'm not ready for this.
Tyler Show is going to have 2 weapons.
Tyson will
in New Orleans. Kamara's still there, right? I think so.
Omar's still there. Cooper?
Yeah.
Still there.
Wow.
Omar Cooper Jr. I'm down for Omar Cooper Jr. I'd be okay with that.
All right, so is the spoiler correct for the Browns? Do we know that is a spoiler? Because I'm hoping for Caleb Downs.
So
I
I'm
think at
hoping
this
for
point we're
Downs
gonna go
too.
receiver.
What's that?
I think at this point we're going to go receiver. I think.
Wow.
I would love for it to be a line.
So two wide receivers, and a running back is winning the top 10. It's a big defensive draft, 2 wide receivers, and a running back winning the top 10.
Yeah.
The big talk was defense is going to be a run on defense, but as you can see, we have a run on offense instead.
All right, Browns pick is in.
This is why
They're
the Browns,
not trading it.
this is why the Browns make it hard for me.
I think it's offensive lineman. Lineman.
Did you just throw up?
Offensive lineman, guys.
I didn't have a drinking problem. I had a Browns problem.
Yeah, right.
What's crazy is they're celebrating, and the Browns just like these picks are coming in quicker.
I think he just threw up.
Wow. Man, if they get Proctor. If they get Proctor, man.
All right, guys, who's it going to be? Play right now if it's Caleb Downs.
I would be okay with that.
The bar's chanting.
Offensive tackle.
He's the longest Ohio State guy. You guys
Need protection.
Earl Thomas agrees with me saying he needs Omar Cooper. I agree with you, Earl Thomas. Earl DeBooth.
Earl Man.
So
Blue,
listen.
Earl Man. Blue, my name is
Listen.
Omar Cooper.
At number 10, the Giants will have Arvell Reese and Downs if the Browns don't pick them. That's an A++ draft for the Giants.
Sure is.
Oh, man.
They traded Dexter to get Downs. And they had 2 pass rushers and a safety to get them.
I think after this pick, I'm going to let Dan come in and join the show. Or maybe Andrew.
Oh, man.
Talk a little louder, buddy.
I think after this pick, I'm going to let Dan or Andrew come in. I'm sick. And it's not the Reuben rules. I hate the Browns right now.
Because they didn't pick at 6?
Without knowing the pick, I still hate the Browns right now.
But what if they trade down and still get the guy they wanted?
But you know the Browns, that's the story they're going to tell.
What if they saw a run on receiver in defense that said, our offensive lineman is going to be there at 9. We can trade back.
We're playing draft day for real.
Someone might have just heard the Browns pick because they said, oh. Or they're talking about the Cavs game. Either way.
Hearing a lot of people wanting Downs out there.
Yeah, they're going to be disappointed. I've been saying Downs this whole time. Let's see if it's Downs. If not, Downs are going to be there. The Giants will get them. The Giants will run up with 1 second on the clock ticked off. Give me recent Downs and I'm good. Because I would say maybe Lemon because they want a receiver, but you have Duke Carter, you got Reese, and you got Downs. Your defense is set.
I think the wide receivers that you want in the top 10 are gone now.
Yeah.
Pick is in.
I'm shocked at 3 players.
Yeah.
I'm shocked that 3 offensive players went in the top 10 because the whole talk wasn't that. Man, that hoo-hoo was tough.
All right, guys, here we go.
All right, it's a mixed view.
Well, Mike got what he wanted. He got that offensive lineman.
Mike wanted an offensive lineman.
Mike, man.
that they got an offensive lineman.
Offensive lineman.
And he got mad because they got an offensive lineman.
Yeah, he got mad. This is what he's been wanting for the last.
He's the only one that wanted an offensive lineman.
He wouldn't shut up about. He wouldn't shut up about an offensive lineman.
And he's done.
Yeah.
And then this is a good pick.
No, you got it. We need line help.
I'd rather have Downs.
We need line help.
Me too, but
as far as offensive lineman, Fano to me was the one guy that you should get. I think Francis would have been the number one, but that Bisk scared him away. Fano played left tackle at one point, but switched over to right. So he can't play left.
You just hope that he can play it at the NFL level.
Yeah.
You know, when you're switching from left to right in college.
We've done that, 20 times?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but we've done that a lot.
Yeah,
what do you think about the pick, Sam?
We needed offensive line help, so we're getting it. So I'm fine with that. You gotta patch what you got. You gotta patch your line first. You gotta get the quarterback. Everybody screams too. We need quarterback needs protection. We all know that. So I'm okay with Fano. Utah.
You moved the camera. Watch the camera. My guy. My favorite follower. He always comments stuff that makes sense and it bothers me.
What's up, Mr. Dan Gillis?
It's down.
What? It wasn't Downs.
I'm shocked.
I was wrong. I thought it was going to be Downs there, but it's offensive lineman. They're going to protect
Francis
Jackson
off the board.
Wow. That is the third surprise. Tate, Tyson, and him in the top 10.
So this might be the run on the offensive lineman now.
You would have to think. Who's next? Dolphins get offensive line. They need to protect whatever quarterback they have there. Who's in Miami?
What's that?
Who's in Miami? Quarterback.
Malik Willis.
Yes, they're definitely going offensive line then.
Yeah.
Because they paid that guy $20 billion to quarterback. And he only had like 3 good games. But we'll see how that works out.
And then with the injury to, what's his name, down in Dallas, they're probably going to try to go offensive line too at number 12.
Downs might drop to Dallas, who they probably wanted the whole time. They're going to get Caleb Downs. They wanted Caleb. At least that's the talk.
Dallas is taking Downs.
Dallas is
trading up to get him.
Going to be down.
Yeah.
Downs there. They stay put. They're good. And they're going to get the player they want. Smart by Jerry Jones.
We asked you, Dan. You just got up here. What did you think about the Fano pick? Hated it. Well, since we traded down to 9, who was on your board? Who were you looking at?
I was looking at Downs. I think he was the best player available. I think he would have been great for the defense.
3 of the 4 wanted down.
Let me ask you this, dude. So, we all see the comments and stuff on Facebook, and I've seen your stuff. Have the Browns ever done anything you like?
Very rarely.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just
curious. Carlos Garrett first overall. I like that one.
Okay. So it's been about 10 years.
Yeah.
Okay. Just curious.
That's our Browns. We always say you think we're going to sick these.
I didn't hate the Greg Newsome pick when they made it.
Okay. You were wrong on that one.
Yeah, well, they got to trade the Campbell for him.
Yeah, you were wrong on that one, so.
Man,
Andrew Berry continues to show us why he is a terrible general manager.
Do you
and why the Browns is the Browns?
For sure.
So they picked need because they needed a left tackle. I think Fano's going to play left. I think they're going to make him play left tackle. Yeah, we'll see. I now need evidence that that's going to work because you tried it with Wells, it didn't work. You tried it with Jones, it didn't work. And now you're trying with Fano from right to left. Let's see if it works, right? It probably won't work, but we'll see.
Apparently, we didn't learn from Jed Wills.
I mean,
Mike's favorite guy.
The only thing, I did read that he did play left tackle for a little bit. So he does have some, but he played right his whole college career. So you're kind of wondering, and Barry did say in his press conference, he said they're interchangeable, right or left tackle. It doesn't matter. So he has that mentality. So he's always going to pick or right tackle who can play left. He's going to have that mentality. So we'll see how that works out. I don't know. Well,
who knows? Maybe Spencer Fano will turn into the next Joe Thomas, and we'll all be looking back on this and saying, "Hey, he's a genius." Time will tell. I don't know. I think picks will fly first, but that's just my opinion.
Dallas can take Bain Jr. I forgot Bain's still on the board. Bain Jr. Continue to, Downs, if they take Downs, Miami's 12. I don't know where Downs is going to go. Maybe the Rams? I don't know.
Unless the Cowboys are trading up for an offensive lineman. To protect Dak Prescott.
Did say, well, since we had a lineman picked already, it might be a little run alignment.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You might be seeing that run alignment, and Dallas is trading up to protect Dak Prescott.
That is crazy.
I mean,
all I know is my guy Denzel Boss is still out there, so that's all I'm saying. Hopefully we can get him. Where do we go?
What?
So
the next pick?
Next pick is 24.
Probably receiver.
Yeah. You would have to go receiver.
Yeah. Denzel Boston, baby.
Or
let's go.
Safety.
Hopefully he's still there. I'm glad at Caden Proctor's off.
I think they go safety in the second round.
In 39.
The kid from Toledo. I keep hearing a lot of rumblings about him.
Toledo.
Not Caden Proctor.
But that helps because if Downs keeps on falling, because it'll be Downs, the guy from Oregon, and Toledo are the top three. So that let those guys fall back too. So he can be there at 39.
I'm just glad George Tyson's not there so we don't make a drop on damaged goods.
So let me ask you this. So if going into this, you knew that Tennessee was hot on Tate, right? What package would you have been willing to put together to take Tate away from them?
I wasn't sold on Cardell Tate, to be honest. I mean, he's a good receiver, but to me, he's no Jackson Smith-Njigba. He's definitely no Jeremiah Smith. I think he's a product of he's the hot topic. The Ohio State is a receiver factory. Let's grab the next shiny object. I think he'd be a good receiver. I don't think he's going to be great.
Okay.
So if he would have been there at 6, I wouldn't have hated the pick, but I wouldn't have moved up for him.
Who would you have rather them taken at 6?
Downs. If Downs was there, I would have taken him. When Reese was falling, I'm like, oh my God, yes. Yeah. That's who I want. And of course the Giants took him. They were smart for once.
Yeah, Reese was my guy too.
Yeah.
Reese, Downs, and
I like Styles.
Bailey, Tate would be my top.
Yeah.
Look,
but I wasn't a big fan of Jordan Tyson just because of his injuries.
Yeah.
I've said it. I've been preaching it.
Yeah. You
Talk about damaged goods, man. We got enough problems here. Not trying to take nothing away from Tyson, but with all the injuries you got, we have enough problems here in Cleveland, and I don't think we need a guy that might be okay the whole year. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, this team's the franchise's luck has never been very good.
He's like 30.
Anytime we get a guy that's got sketchy injury problems, he tends to be always hurt.
For sure.
Well, and he did play a lot of his college career for the 3 seasons he was there due to injury. Major knee surgery, ACL, MCL, PCL, M&Ms. He had it all in 22.
You say M&M?
And M&Ms, all of it. TNTs, all of it. And then 2024, he had the collarbone, broken collarbone. And now the hamstring that he had is lagging on the combine to the pro days. That's a longer injury. I'm glad that he's off the board, so I know that we're not going to get.
Yeah, that was a blessing.
And listener Angel Ortiz just commented, wow, 3 offensive players taken in the top 10.
Yeah, it's
one of our top listeners, Angel Ortiz.
Down. She's gone.
I'm still amazed by that. Caleb Downs. Their defense is going to be good. They got Abdul, Reese, Downs. They're set. Now, it would be interesting to see if they go offense to help Neighbors and Scatterboo after this. Because I like Scatterboo. I like the character of Scatterboo. but I don't like the durability of Scadaboo.
If Scadaboo's knee injury scares me.
Yeah.
I love him.
Oh, yeah.
He reminds me of Peyton Hillis when
Yeah.
Peyton Hillis was good.
Oh, yeah. He's a bowling ball. He's a fire hydrant with legs.
I do think you need a different running back to complement him.
Yeah.
Somebody like a pass catcher that can also run. So I would be interested to see what they do in the second, third round.
Maybe they go a running back because they know that he's going to need help.
Or they can go receiver to help Neighbors to give Jackson some help.
Neighbors is coming off a knee injury too.
Yeah.
So
everyone's coming off knee injuries in the Giants, so you're going to need a lot of offensive help. But Dallas is a perfect pick for them. And they got him before Dallas did, which I think Dallas would have picked him. Now, Bain is on the board for Dallas, which I think Bain, a pass rusher, to step in for Patterson will be ideal for Dallas there. But Miami, I'd say offensive line. Freeling, maybe.
they should go offensive line.
Yeah, they should. Because you're paying your quarterback $20 million, and he played 3 good games. You better make sure that investment.
Especially after Tua got his ass handed to him, with all the concussions, and they need to take better care of this guy if they want to.
So you got Miller. Who's your offensive line still on the board? Sam's got his.
There we go. Hang on.
Sam's got his mock here. Offensive line tackles. Yeah.
Got tackles. These are ones that are
Freeling, Proctor's still there.
Centers.
Vega's still there. Pragon.
Guard and centers are up.
Yeah.
And I
think they're going to go.
These are our tackles. That are.
Freeling, Proctor, and Lomu still on the board. Blake Miller's quiet. I like Blake Miller too. And there's still a lot of offensive line still people can get.
There's plenty of offensive line
there's
guys
four.
available. That's where we want to go.
Those receivers going in the top 10.
We all talked about if they go line, then they go receiver. If they go receiver, they're going to go line. So my next pick is I'm thinking it's going to be a receiver.
Yeah.
My guy Denzel Boston's out there. 6'4", 210.
I have a name to keep an eye on.
Who?
Kenyon Sadiq.
Wasn't going to get. Oh,
Kenyon Sadiq.
Sadiq, tight end.
Yep.
I'm not.
I thought you were going to say about the wide receiver because I know a guy in my bag is that Ted Hurst. He's a Ted Hurst.
I don't. If Kenyon Sadiq is taken at 24, I will crash out. I will crash out.
Why? Because then you're going to have
tight end, Sadiq.
Yeah, if we take Sadiq at 24, I will crash out.
Why? Because they will have 2 hybrid tight ends.
Yeah, wait.
Not going to drive you nuts when they line them up.
Oh my God, dude! Yes, that is exactly why. We don't need any more
2 Harold Fannin Juniors out there.
We don't need 2 Harold Fannin. We need real wide receivers. We need real wide receivers.
You don't want to
need real wide receivers.
You need Oscar Dell to complement Fanning Jr. Somebody that can block.
Yes.
Catch.
Yes.
You don't need a Sadiq who can catch. You have Fanning.
You need those kinds of guys are luxuries.
Yeah.
When you are a good team.
When you have 2 good receivers.
Yes. Exactly.
And you can add a third tight end to kind of trick the defense.
When you don't have.
So with that being said, the Browns are going to go Sadiq at 24.
But the Browns will make this kind of pick.
Yeah. I just did that. Yeah.
I'm hoping they go receiver next. We still got a bunch of good guys.
personnel, baby, all the way.
Right. Hey, they went for a line. They got the line guy. Now
I've been trying to do like Andrew Berry.
I will crash out. I will lose my shit.
They're going wide receiver. They got to.
I'd rather Ty Simpson than Sadiq at 24.
I mean, I like Sadiq.
Here we go.
I don't know. I'm not high on Sadiq. Yeah. I don't know how to explain that.
I'd rather have Eli
He's not
Stowers.
there yet.
I'd rather have Eli Stowers, but he's going to.
Caden Proctor, offensive line. Caden Proctor's
off
off the board. So Freeling is still who everybody said was going to be the top guard or tackle. Freeling at his combine is still on the board.
I wonder if they go that way if he's there at 20. What they got, 24 or 22?
You think they go another tackle?
Browns?
I don't think. You know what?
I think we're going receiver, guys. I think we got to go.
I hope we go receiver.
Got to go receiver. We're talking about Obviously, they didn't want best player available. That tells me that we're trying to fix offense. So we go and then you go ahead and get your lineman. And we said vice versa. If they go wide receiver first, so then they're going to go lineman. Well, they went lineman, so it's time for us to get that wide receiver. And we still got a bunch of good guys out there. Concepcion's out there. Omar Cooper Jr. is still out there.
That's
My
who
guy
I like.
Denzel Boston's still out there.
I like
Ty
Omar.
Lemon's still out there. Chris Bell, Ted Hurst. Ted Hurst is a sleeper wide receiver.
Lemon's intriguing.
I've been telling these guys, I want that big body. Want that big body receiver out there. We ain't had one in a while.
Yeah.
You know, I want a guy that's Denzel Boston's got a really good route tree. He catches, and he can get separation. But we need that. This AFC North, this bang bang. This is punch your mouth football up here.
Yeah.
We got Monken talking about bringing a fullback in here and bringing back that old hard nosed grind out football running game. So we need to get that big body receiver here, man. I'm ready, man. Yeah, I'm looking at. I've been hollering Boston. I tell you what, Brown State, Boston. I'm happy. I'm packing my stuff out of here.
He's like, I quit, guys. I know we got 8 more picks, but we're good.
Thank you. Merry Christmas. Bye.
I just hope.
Watch the camera.
It kind of has to be receiver. It has to kind of be receiver at 24.
I'm thinking
right?
so.
Because you get a need at offensive line, left tackle probably, and then you're thinking, though I have some stats that shows that the receivers weren't as bad as advertised, that if the quarterback would have saw them open, they would have maybe caught it, depending on the receiver. But you add another arsenal, a weapon. But I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't be surprised if it's a safety at 24.
Who?
Safety.
Oh.
The best safety available. It's EMJ or the guy from Oregon. I would not be surprised.
Wouldn't surprise me either.
Because it's a need. Because they need a third safety. And a lot of fans aren't talking about that because I think Rudy wants to go with the 3 safety set.
Well, that's the trend in the NFL now. You know, everyone's going nickel.
See, this is why I need to have Dan on a podcast. I've been the only one saying it for like months. Hey, we need 3 safeties. And Hazy, now he's advocating for me. Go ahead, keep on. Sorry.
I can agree we all need a nickel guy. We need a guy that can play a little bit of versatility.
Door prize.
You got it coming up? I got you.
Door prize winner. Tickets for the door prize. We're going to do that before the Rams pick because they suck. Because they traded with Atlanta and they happen to get a top 15 pick. So they'll probably get a good receiver here, which they already have a good offense anyways. You have Puka, now you're going to get Lemon.
Wasn't Puka in a little bit of trouble?
Yeah, he's got some problems. That he actually is out of rehab now in practice mode. Because you only need 2 weeks of that to be okay, I guess. I don't know, whatever. Oh, picture? Oh. Hey, you want to talk about the Vrabel thing? Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. That's next. Okay, you'll talk about that. We don't need them. I'm the gossip guy on the podcast. When I try to bring up Vrabel on Tuesday, but he said it wrong. He was going to be a Browns coach. And this dude's sleeping with the Chiefs in 2010.
He was in our building.
Yeah, he was in our building. All right, Dan, I want to bring a topic that no one's talking about. It's kind of Browns related.
Kind of.
But not Browns related. Mike Vrabel, Diana Rossini. Right? It came out today that they were at a bar in what, 2020? 2018.
Okay.
Before COVID. So it makes it safe. It's before COVID. They were at a bar, 2018 at a bar. And they weren't just swimming in pools. They weren't swimming in pools. They weren't finger locking. They were touching hips and kissing lips. So, and it was funny. I want to get your take when you saw the photos. Because as a married man, you're married.
Yes, I am.
I said to myself, if I was interlocking fingers with a different woman at a pool in a bathing suit, I couldn't say anything to get out of it because my wife would know and I'm in trouble. No, we're talking about Vrabel. Me and Dan was going to split the script because we don't care about who the Rams pick because they'll probably win the Super Bowl anyways. But when you saw those pictures with Vrabel with Dan Racine, what was your thought?
Oh, man. First of all, as a journalist, I was very, very upset because to me that is lack of ethics, journalistic integrity, the whole 9 yards. And women reporters already kind of get the shaft. You know, people think, oh, they're just easy on the eyes and whatnot, and they're doing whatever to get the story. And Diana Rossini said, yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, literally.
You know,
that's what I'm doing.
And it sucks because there's a lot of really, really good female reporters out there, like a lot. And I'm afraid that this kind of sets it back a little bit. Because if she's doing it, then who else is? That's the common, perception's reality.
Well, the thing is, too, there's got to be, if she loses her job, Vrabel just can't get a slap on the wrist here.
Oh, absolutely not. He shouldn't.
Right? There should be at least a two-game minimum suspension, I don't think. Now, I seen that he is not going to be here for round 3 for his team because he's going to.
Round 3 because it doesn't matter.
Hey, no, listen, it's legit. He's not going to be here now. Now it's affecting the team because he's not going to be here for round 3 of the draft.
But the thing is, though, the coach don't make the picks, so it doesn't matter if he's there anyway.
Yeah.
That's why when I saw him, like, who cares? Like, you don't need to be there. It's the GM making the picks.
It takes 2 to tango and then two to get in trouble, man. It's just how it
he's
works.
going to count. So when I saw the picks, I knew, like, people like, how do you know? You don't finger lock with another woman when you're married.
Absolutely not.
I'm married. I know I'm not finger locking with another woman.
Oh, I looked at that. I'm like, oh, he's cheating.
Yeah.
He's cheating 100%. If that were me.
The pick is in. Tyson. Oh, we gotta talk about this. The Rams pick is in. And this is interesting because it's Dan's guy. And this is a perfect situation for him. He'll be as successful than he would get picked here. Because he's got an offensive-minded coach who's really good. And he's got a year to sit. Because there's no way he's starting in front of Matthew Stafford.
Well, we're going to watch Miles drop here.
We're going to see Ty Simpson get picked at 16 here. 13. Ty Simpson gets picked in the top 20. And this is a perfect – and by the way, they got this pick from Atlanta last year for a player who's no longer –
There it is. Ty
Simpson off the board.
I told you guys I had
Mary Kay was totally wrong.
This is – guys,
Gee, what a shock. She was
Listen.
totally wrong.
you want to talk about why good organizations win? This is why.
Yep.
They pick a quarterback. They say, listen, you're going to learn from Matthew Stafford, who's a Hall of Famer. You're going to learn for a year. I know I got one more year left with Matthew. We're going to draft the future now, and we're going to make you learn for a year in the system. And next year, you're going to have talent around you, and you're going to be ready. The Browns, they start them day one.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Without no rhyme or reason. They're just going to put them out there. Or they'll get 4 quarterbacks and say, hey, we're going to divvy up the practice throws. And we're just going to let you learn.
We're talking about quarterbacks in Cleveland Browns.
Well, I'm just saying, like, well, what's the difference between a good organization and a bad organization?
Well, what we need to do, too, there was talks about bringing a quarterback in, maybe, okay? Maybe you do later on, but right now, I don't think you do that. You got to see what you got, you already have.
I think they take one in day 3.
Yeah, later in the draft, though.
And it's either going to be Drew Allard,
Nesmeyer,
or Carson Beck. Carson Beck because he played with
I
Munkin.
would rather have Drew Allard.
Allen's a Medina kid. I saw him in high school quite a few times.
His footwork needs.
How was he? So you got a chance to actually see the man in action.
Yeah. Well, Medina played an offense back then that had no running backs. Like, they threw every play.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
I saw a game that he had 50 passes and completed 30 of them for like 500 yards.
Wow. 30 passes.
But we got
the problem with that is that's not exactly a pro style.
Right.
And he wasn't
Mike is
exactly
interrupting us, by the way. Thanks, Mike. Mike's like, forget that podcast. I hate it. We got an offensive lineman, which I wanted, at 9. It's going to be interesting to see Mike Tuesday argue the fact that the Browns had an offensive lineman when he's been saying all year that they should get an offensive line.
Maybe it's just not the guy you wanted. I don't know. We talk about fixing the line, talk about blindside all the time. Get what you got.
We'll see. But back to gossip. You are a journalist, and I want to speak from a journalist perspective. Because when I post it, people say, okay, who cares? They're consenting adults. Who cares? Well, you're married for one. Your family cares, right? Their family cares, not our family. But as a journalist who is being G here, who is being friendly with the head coach, who has insight on trading, where someone may go, who has, hey, say this so we can get this player, put on this player, so no team could be, so a team could be afraid to trade, because hypothetically, AJ Brown.
Yeah.
Say bad things about AJ Brown so we can lower the price so we can get him. Do you think that's a thing?
I think that's what?
Do you think that's a possibility?
Oh, 100%. 100%. When you're quote unquote in bed with the reporter, which in Mike's case he literally was,
Right. No puns intended.
no pun intended. I mean, yeah, you can manipulate whatever the hell you want, and she can spin whatever the heck she's going to spin. And at the end of the day, she gets clicks, she gets views, he gets whatever he
and
wants.
if the trade happens, she's right.
Oh yeah, then she
gets credibility.
She's the national NFL insider that knows it all.
She gets credibility.
Yep.
Appreciate it. Sorry, my servant needs to give me some. My younger brother.
We appreciate you, Omar.
My younger brother. My brother from Omar. He moved in from Chicago. He's in the film. He's in the content. I said, listen, the Bearded Browns need a guy to film behind the scenes stuff.
Appreciate him to be here, man.
Come over here. He's like, what do I get? I was like, a free meal and a pat on the back.
That's it.
And I tell mom, you're better than me. And he's all right, I'm in. No, but yeah, back to the Rossini thing. I thought about the same thing. Like, there's so many webs, so many layers to like what benefit it is to be an insider with somebody, especially as big as New England Patriots, right? Who's a good friend, organizations run good. You know, you have somebody, a coach, would be like, hey, just say AJ Brown's a locker room headache for me. Just hint at it. You know, just to bring his value down so we can give a third instead of a first.
Yeah.
And she'll listen because she's in love. Well, they're in love, right? So
I'll say this. If Mike Vrabel was the head coach of the Cleveland Browns and this came out,
gone.
he would have been gone, and we would have been suspensions.
That's the I brought that up.
I made a joke, and I said if that happened here, if Vrabel was here,
Vega got picked by the way. Hold on.
Been allowed to participate in the draft.
Vega got picked by the Ravens. Offensive line guard. Ravens pick a guard to help Lamar be better.
Vega Ione.
Gosh, man. They pick a guard, we pick a guard. Pittsburgh's going to need a guard to protect Rodgers, I would think, or the future quarterback.
Or Will Howard.
What do you think of Will Howard?
He's built like a quarterback.
He's big.
He's a big dude.
He's a big dude.
He won a national championship.
With talent.
With talent. He didn't do very well at Kansas. Well, he was decent at Kansas State, but he wasn't elite. He gets on an elite team in Ohio State, and he does what he has to do. But
do you think a kid from Kansas State his ceiling is limited because of the coaching? But you can get to a bigger, like a Big Ten, where the coaching's better, where the coaching's so you go from simple math to harder math, and then you can get in the NFL and be better by learning long-form division. Do you think he can improve with better coaching?
I think anybody that's worth their salt should improve with better coaching. And he did improve with better coaching at Ohio State. But the NFL ain't Ohio State. You know, and there's a reason why he fell to the 6th round and not,
at least third. You would think,
if
there was value there, because if you get a quarterback in the 3rd round, that's backup ish, right? Value. Like 6th round, 7th round, it's like we're just throwing a dart at you, see what happens. That's my take on it when it happens.
To me, that's a depth pick that you're looking at developing.
Yeah.
And if he pans out, great. Guess what? We're going to flip you for a high first day, second day pick in 4 years.
Like Malik Willis.
Exactly.
Because he was a 2nd round out of Liberty. He was a smaller school. He didn't do too well in Tennessee, but goes to a different organization with a better head coach who develops quarterbacks well. And they're like, oh, wow, he's playing pretty good.
Yeah.
And then luckily for him, the head coach for the defense from Green Bay goes to Miami and says, he can be good because we develop him. I was there. Just get an offensive guy to help develop him and see what happens.
Yeah.
So would you wanted Malik Willis if we would have traded?
I don't know. I mean, the sample size on Willis was so small.
Small, yeah.
And
as bad as Ty Simpson.
What's that?
The sample size is just as bad as Ty Simpson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what Miami paid for him, I think, is too much. And
yeah,
we're already on the hook for a $250 million quarterback. So I couldn't see them breaking the bank for a guy that had like 4 really, really good starts in his career.
What about you? You want Malik Willis? Did you want Malik?
No.
Sam was like, I'm good.
No,
Man.
I think he would have been better than what we have. But at the same time, you're kind of married to what you have right now.
Well, we are too. And my thing is too, like if Monken said that he's going to put out the proper guy for the job. Now we already know we got Watson, we got Sanders, and Gabriel still. He's going to put the right guy out. I've said Watson could possibly start this year, and I think he might start this year.
I think he will.
And I think he will start this year. I wasn't a big fan of the trade when we did that, just because I knew all the baggage that comes along.
Yeah.
I already knew that. All right. But he's here, and you got to try to get some value out of him. So I think that if he shows in training camp that he's the man, that's who's going to be the man. You know, and I'm not hating on Sanders. I want all our guys to be good, but I want the best product out there. And if Deshaun Watson is the guy and he goes out there and he wins his first 4, 5, 6 games, you think any of these fans are going to care? They want wins. That's what it's going to bounce.
Winning kills everything.
It's all about winning, man. That's what it boils down to.
I said that on my podcast. Like, you can be the Baltimore Ravens and trade for a defensive edge and then totally nix the deal because of an injury because you realize you can get a different edge rusher for cheaper. And it would be a storyline for 2 days and then just forget about it. If it was the Browns, they'll still be talking about it in the draft.
Oh, yeah.
Because they don't win.
How inept the front office is, and
the same
how we didn't do our due diligence, and how could we blunder that up? Oh, yeah.
The same song and dance, man. I don't know, coming up is our next pick, man. Say receiver, guys. Let's go receiver.
What pick are we at? 15. We got like an hour.
Yeah.
Before that pick is 8 minutes. Do the math. Public school kid. 8 minutes times plus divide. Carry to 1. I don't know. Either way, we're here. We're going to be here all night. Thank you guys for tuning in. Everybody commenting below on Facebook, Instagram. Dan needs some water. Can somebody hydrate this guy? You good? You need a drink?
I could use something to drink.
Hey, Omar, can you give forget it. Just say Omar.
Thank you very much. Sure.
Omar's an intern. Hey, Mike, we have an intern. His name's Omar. You see, he answered. He said, "What's up? What's up?" Hey, Dan, tell us what you're doing. Like what you are doing, because you said you're a journalist.
Yes.
You recently came back from a wrestling, doing wrestling content. I call it content, but you call it journalism. But what was that like?
So I covered the NCAA wrestling tournament, which was right here at the Rocket Arena. Who they pick?
So hold on. Somebody's mad. Hold on. And the pick is in. I can't hear it anymore. They're happy. Oh,
there it goes.
That helps Baker. Baker, touchdown maker. Every other year, though, because
every other year.
The other year he'll throw too many picks and you'll suck. But every other year. But what were you saying?
Happier.
Yeah, every happier. What were you saying? Sorry.
So I covered the NCAA wrestling tournament for Cleveland.com, which is here at Rocket
Wait,
Arena.
Cleveland.com.
Yes.
Guys, listen, Cleveland.com. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but Cleveland.com is
Used to
pretty
be
big.
known as the Plain Dealer.
Yeah, I mean, who's throwing out names there?
What's the Plain Dealer? Oh, you see, kids. Once by the time there's some kind of newspaper.
It used to be this thick, but now it's like this thick.
It's like this big.
It's all online.
wide.
Everything's online now.
Oh yeah, and it was cool. I mean, it was Penn State dominated it. Ohio State had a couple finalists that they didn't win. It was a great event to be here. A lot of people, a lot of eyes on Cleveland. It was cool. I mean, it's the first time I've ever covered that type of event, and if you love college wrestling or wrestling in general, that was the place to be.
What's your favorite sport to cover?
What's that?
What's your favorite sport to cover?
Wrestling and football.
Wrestling, football.
Yeah.
You do a lot of high school football?
Yes, I do.
You like high school football?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a little concerned with this whole NIL thing that's coming to Ohio.
That was going to be my next. That was my segue. So go ahead.
You know, to me, it kind of takes away the innocence, the amateurism. You know, you got to wonder if the St. Ed's of the world and the St. Ignatiuses of the world and the Hovens and, you know, all these private schools that already have a bunch of donors will suddenly buy themselves some, you know, top-notch teams.
So you'll see somebody transferring from Glenville to St. Ed's.
Exactly.
Because they were offered $500,000. Well, probably not that much. Maybe like $4,000 or $5,000.
I think it's a bad move to do that. I mean, it's okay, I guess, when you get to the college level, but high school level and stuff.
These kids are teenagers, man.
Yeah, you're still growing in your body, man. And I understand, like, you know, I was looking at, I'll bring him up again. My guy Denzel Boston was already getting looked at, scouted his sophomore year in high school. So I get it. My thing, not for high school. My thing's more college, okay? So college, you take a chance in college because you're trying to get to the draft if you're at that elite level.
Yeah.
But you're also taking a chance that you might not because of an injury. Yeah. And you can be done, and that's the end of that. But at least you're getting some kind of compensation while you're going through that. You know, even with like the college day video games, these guys' names are on these players in the video game. You got to have some type of compensation. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, at the high school level, no, because I think you're going to have a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? Can't think of the words. Wait, just picking guys.
Disparity,
poaching,
non-competitive balance.
They're going to be poaching. And they're going to be poaching now.
Yeah.
And I'm not a big fan of that at the high school level.
I heard a take from somebody. It's a big it's a former player that does the podcast. He said that there's no longer any culture in college football. Like Cam Newton said, you go to Auburn, you used to be, this is how Auburn does it. Auburn plays it. You no longer have that because players go in for a year, and if they don't start or if they don't like the way things go, or if they get paid more money, they're going to Florida. So the culture of Auburn culture, Gator culture, Buckeye culture is no longer there. It's, hey, we just here to win. Like you're a rental and then you're gone. And that can happen in high school if you think about it.
Oh yeah.
Like you can rent a player for a year and then he's off to college, you know.
Heck, it's kind of already started. There are two wrestlers from Massillon Perry who transferred to Massillon Jackson. They're brothers. They're both state placers. And Massillon Perry was considered one of the better programs in Division I. And now they went across town. And they haven't said if there's
NIL
stuff involved in that, but it definitely raised a few eyebrows.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, they got Sadiq. They got Sadiq.
Right off the board.
To help their quarterback out.
Sorry, Andrew Barry, you can't mess that one up.
I'm glad he's gone because I didn't want to worry about that at 24. I didn't want to worry about that at 20.
That's who they're going to take if he's there.
I'll tell you this, Sadiq does not run a lot of routes. And Sadiq did not have a lot of yards in Oregon in college. And if he was an athletic freak, he would have had a lot of yards in Oregon.
Gary can breathe a little easier. Sadiq's off the board there, Gary, wherever you're at.
Yeah, Gary. We can
Yeah, you're not
see.
gonna lose your shit.
So next up is the line. Freeling is here. This is offensive line.
100%.
Yeah, it's going to be. Who's the next offensive line we have? Yeah, it's going to be Freeling on our board. Monroe Freeling or Lomu. But there's a lot of take about Freeling going to the Giants. Yeah.
That's what we're looking for.
Yeah, I think they're going offensive line here. I think Freeling's off the board. If not, Freeling's going to be there at 24. Then you're wondering, like,
I was a little upset with Joe Tony.
Not saying
I got bad love for him, man, but I think he throwing a wrench into the draft, man, because you need to know where you want to, what you need to go after, and he's a question mark. Even if you only had him back for one more year, then you don't know, you don't need to go grab a guard. Maybe you can grab it next year.
See, here's what I don't. He's a free agent, right?
Yeah.
So why are the Browns so concerned with what he wants to do? To me, he's already a free agent. Let him do his thing. Let him go.
Right.
You know,
I see it like don't even plan on him being there.
Yeah. I mean, he was great while he was here, but he's old, and his play has regressed.
Right.
And you spent what, $40 million on the offensive line this offseason? 4 new players. You just drafted one with the 9th overall pick that you traded down for and got 2 more picks for. So, sorry, Joel. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah, I'm with that. I just wish he would have. My thought was, all right, do we need to get a guard? Concentrate on left tackle or not? Well, what's Joel doing? But I understand what you're saying. So just kind of act like he's not going to be there. And I don't see him going anywhere else. I guess money does talk. But last year when he was trying to decide what he was going to do, and he said one more run, I think that he's going to be done. I don't think that he's going to give it another shot this year. I think Joel's done. Kind of wish he would have let everybody know before the draft.
Yeah.
And I also have a little reckless speculation. The way things went down with Wyatt Teller, I think that left a bad taste in Joel's mouth. And I kind of think that might have been the 2 birds that what he could do is just hold out right there for them guys going to the draft. That's my personal opinion.
Yeah.
So, but we might never know. We might know more if Joel does retire and things come out. So,
yeah.
Well, for me, if Joe does come back, that just increases your depth in offensive line. Right.
Yes. Oh,
You just have depth now because he'll be a guard. So the guard you did pay high money for can be his backup. Or he could be like, I'm not going to do what Joe Thomas did. Be here and rot and suck this. No, I'm going to go to whoever's ready to take me, who's going to be a playoff Los Angeles Rams, who can be a contender at least one more year, and then I can just ride off into the sunset.
Yeah.
You know, and if he does, I hope he does that. I hope he goes to a contender to give him an opportunity because he's what? 2 playoff appearances?
He's been in 2 playoff years, 3 playoff games.
Yeah. So, I mean,
1 win.
And he looks at the situation now like, you have a first-time head coach. You're probably going to start a second-year running quarterback with probably one of the youngest, going to be eventually the youngest offenses as far as skill set. Do I want to go back to that? No.
I wouldn't.
No. At first, I was the same way with Sam. Like, just freaking decide. But I'm thinking, like, he's probably waiting after the draft that people are like, hey, we need an offensive lineman. And it's Denver. And they were a hurt quarterback away from going to the Super Bowl. I'm going to go Denver.
Touch on a comment. Earl the Man Booth says Sadiq goes. Sadiq's gone. That means Njoku gets re-signed.
No.
I don't necessarily think that.
Listen,
yes.
Browns fans. Let go of Njoku.
Right. Well, you know, his telephone's not ringing off the hook last time.
I saw a lot of connection with Tampa.
I love for Njoku. Yeah. I liked watching him play here. But I think he's not going to. David Njoku wants top 5 receiver money, but he's not.
And he doesn't.
He's not playing top 5 tight end money, but he's not top 5 tight end.
100% right.
And I just got to call it for what it is, man.
Even top 10.
About it.
Even top 10 tight end money. He's not getting.
Yeah, he's not.
He's hurt.
And then once we got Harold Fannett Jr. and we seen what he's doing, I think the Joker went, Like, I don't want to play second fiddle. I want a big contract. And then he's seeing what Bannon's doing, and that looks like that's not going to happen for you, fella. And, changing of the guards.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
The thing with Njoku, A, he's not a very good blocker. B, his hands are not the best.
He did get better.
He did.
He did get better.
Part of his
but
development.
not what Bunkin would want. Because you want Fanning to catch and you want your tight end to be a higher blocker as opposed to pass catcher.
That's why you re-signed White Hart. You got a Canella in there. Got some decent.
They got that Stoll kid.
Yeah, they got Stoll.
That they just signed.
Yes.
Good blocker.
Yeah. So you got some good blockers out there. So.
And when he was on the field, it was good. And the only stretch of time he was consistent was with Flacco. We talked about that earlier, 2023, which by chance.
Him and Flacco gelled really well. Yeah, they did.
Which was lucky that it even happened, right? Outside of that, he was a subpar tight end. And you extended him with the hope of development. He never developed outside of those 5-6 games in 2023.
Yeah.
So I don't think you sign him. I think you get a younger guy.
David stays in shape. I watch his off-season regimens. He does stay in shape, man. But the older he's getting, it seems like he's more prone to getting banged up.
Blake Miller.
Wow. I didn't say Blake Miller's interesting. Blake Miller, Strongsville, Ohio. Blake Miller goes number 17 to Detroit Lions.
I got a new name for Strongsville.
That's my hometown.
It's Strongsburg Heights. Strongsburg Heights.
Dude, that is actually.
That's from my mother-in-law.
Dude, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Joke. She said Strongsburg. I thought that was hilarious.
Dude, I ain't gonna lie to you. That's a good name.
Angel's from Strongsburg Heights, aren't you?
I lived there. I bought a house there.
Got a good ring
I
to it.
moved from Burke Park where the stadium was going to be built, and I was 4 years later because I moved to Strongsville. Now it's like my wife's like, we should have kept our house. I'm like, too late now, honey. We sold it. But
are you down the street from where Bill Cowher lives?
I'm sorry.
Are you down the street from where Bill Cowher lives?
Hey, well, anyone that is rumored to be a Brown, I'm down the street from. He could be the next coach. He bought a house in Strongsville. The only reason why they buy a house in Strongsville, by the way, is because it's 10 minutes from Berea, and that's where the offices are. So that's the joke. Anybody's like, well, I just saw whatever player in Strongsville or Berea. It's because it's 10 minutes from there, right? But no, I have not seen any. I haven't seen Monken in Strongsville yet. I did see Cade York one time. I did see Cade York. He was driving the truck that was orange.
Did he go left to center?
He went to left to center. And he was driving left to center.
Started hitting the rumble strip.
Yeah.
Hey,
And I did see Channel 5 sports news anchor Cameron Justice. And I'm just going to tell you, as a podcast, secretly, Cameron Justice, if you're listening, we've been trying to get you on the show. We've been direct messaging you on X. You say you would come on, but you never answer back. But I saw it on Chipotle one time, and I did the manly thing. So I want to
Who's a stalker?
her. I'm going to let her order first before I come up to her and just bombard her. It was a bad decision. She was gone by the time I ordered. So I told myself, next time I'm not going to give her the respect she deserves. I'm just going to go, I know you want chicken, but hey, can you come on my podcast?
Right.
But yeah.
What? I'll buy your lunch.
Strongsville, which I'm excited. That's why I'm excited for the new stadium. Because hey, y'all want me at the new stadium to record? I'll be 10 minutes away, dog. And go down and just drive one exit away.
I think PJ's McIntyres here on Lorain Avenue.
PJ McIntyres. Isn't so? You go to the party room downstairs?
No, I have not been down there.
This place is perfect.
Last time I was here was probably over 10 years ago. I had a cousin of mine turned 30. And I didn't know they had a basement here. But when we came to talk to Danny Cleveland.
Caleb Banks, defensive tackle, went 18 to the Vikings. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm going to cross them off.
But
I did not know there was a basement here. But you got to think a place like PJ's here. I mean, the dome coming. I'm sorry, because I got corrected on a comment on Facebook.
It's not a dome.
I know it's not a dome, So I'll say slanted lid. Does that work better?
Slanted.
Covered stadium.
It's a barn.
Right.
People
Covered-
call it a
covered
farm.
Stadium.
Yeah.
Slanted lid. They're going to slant a little so the snow runs
People
off.
call it
I
a
do roofing. I know a
yeah.
little bit. So not dome, the slanted lid. But place like PJ McIntyre's prime spot, shuttle buses, how cool it is.
And by the way, Denny did speak on that.
You could. I mean, literally, if I looked it up, it's probably
I'll look it up.
about maybe on walking distance from here on Lorain Avenue down Rocky River Drive, down into Brook Park. 25-minute walk, maybe a half hour on
It's
foot.
a 10-minute drive at the most. And
walking on foot from here. So, but I'm saying, it's going to bring a lot of these businesses that are out here up. So you're going to be able to have your shuttle bus picking these guys up back and forth. It makes a lot of sense. You know, I was me and Dan are old heads, and it's all good.
I'm 43, man. I'm somewhat there.
I remember 43.
right.
Many moons ago, 43.
And I was always the man. Football's got to be played outside. It's a man sport. And you know, if they come here, they need to see the snow. They need to be in the rain. They need to be in the cold. The players are like, we don't like
And then
that.
you saw the Browns record.
Right.
And then you're like, that doesn't matter.
We can use it to our advantage. Well, it didn't matter.
What advantage?
Yeah, none. It was always old school. I liked it out in the snow. And you know what? When we got to kick Pittsburgh's ass, Jameis Winston got to dive in there for a touchdown. That was great. Snow Angels. That was great. But it was only moving literally 15 minutes from downtown.
Be honest, Sam.
There's
You want to
gotta
go
be-
to a game and you don't want to feel cold and you don't want your bones to hurt.
No, I'm happy on my personally, but
I tell you what, man. The older I get, the more I'm like, nope, I need to be warm.
yeah, absolutely.
It's too fucking cold. Sorry.
My wife always wanted to go to the game. I'm like, by the time we can afford tickets to go to that crappy stadium, it's going to be November and it's going to be -3. You want to go? No. I don't want to go either.
Yeah, I'm pro dome. I was pro dome. Pro slanted lid.
Slanted covered roof.
Yeah, there you go.
I was a season ticket holder from 2010 to 2014, and those late season games, I couldn't give those away.
Yeah.
You can't even sell them for $2.
There were many
Are you
times.
telling me you were one of them guys down there at a Monday night cold game with the shirt off and now hanging out? You were not that guy. You said,
Oh, no, this shirt stays on at all.
right.
Nice.
I'm the same way.
a G,
I'm a
dog.
breeze baby. I always been, man. That's just the way it is. I'll go outside and play in the heat, man, but I don't like that cold. Once I get cold, it's game over. There's no warming up. No warming up. So bringing that slanted lid down here to Brook Park is going to be nice.
I'm excited just for what else it could bring.
Yeah, I was coining it Haslam Heights. It's going to be Haslam Heights down there. So, it's going to bring a lot of more revenue to the city. Cleveland's still going to work out. Bib got his money. Finally took his money, and they're going to take that stadium that's falling apart and rusting with all the tears from our eyes out of there. And they're going to build it up nice. They're going to build it. Talks about getting Burke Lake Airport out of there. So they'll have room to do things, and it'll be good for Cleveland. It's going to work out for Park and too.
My receiver's still on the board. You got David Boston. You got Omar Cooper Jr. You got Lemon. Lemon is still on the
Denzel
board.
Boston.
I can see Carolina taking a receiver here to help with their receiver. You want to get on? No, we have an extra mic somewhere. There you go. There you go.
You're on.
Is it good?
There we go. Look who we have. We have another guest.
Sir Andrew, how are you doing, sir?
Mike and Gary decided not to do a podcast anymore, but it's all good. We got two more important.
Monroe Freeling.
I do it. Oh,
Not hit.
He did fall a little bit now.
He did.
They were really thinking up high, but it's going to be
that's a good pick because you got to protect your quarterback.
Oh, absolutely.
right.
Yeah.
And you know what, though? Every time you do a great combine doesn't mean you're going to be a great player on the field. That's what kind of concerned me with the Monroe Freeland.
And that's a good developmental.
For sure.
If he's
But that's why
developmental,
you
that's
did-
a good place to pick him.
But that's why I didn't want him at 6.
Maybe.
If we took 6.
What is your take?
What's that?
What is your take?
Oh, the thing. All first and foremost.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah. I'm excited to- no, I think this is great for Carolina because the thing is, like, you made the playoffs last season, and you have to protect Bryce Young. Bryce Young had probably the best season he's ever had as a Panther. Do whatever you can to protect him. because that was the biggest problem. Was he was getting sacked deep, like was it the third, fourth most in the NFL? So the best thing you can do is get your quarterback healthy, protect him, and you got to build off of what you did last year. Because last year, nobody ever thought you were going to make the playoffs last year. Everyone thought you were going to be one of the worst teams in the league. So
Eagles
protect them.
I don't know who took Freeland.
So we can
Carolina.
to piggyback on that. Bryce Young had one of the worst years as a rookie
Absolutely.
ever.
For sure.
Comes back a second year and takes Carolina Panthers to the playoffs. I'm not saying it can happen here, but I'm saying, can it happen? Shedeur Sanders had the worst QBR rating in the league, 40. People hate the QBR, but it speaks to stats, right? It speaks to something.
Yeah.
7 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. People would say it's the receiver's fault because it's never Shedeur's fault, even though there's a guy opening up the middle. But whatever, that's beside the point. Pan's like, I agree. Do you see with the drafting of Fano, who's going to go probably the left guard most likely?
Yeah.
You protect your guy, your asset, your interest in quarterback. Do you see if Shedeur starts an improvement like a Bryce Young, where it can possibly make you a playoff team? Now, our division is gone. Lemon's gone. That's a good pick, by the way.
That's a great pick.
That's perfect.
By
the way, you're in a tougher division in Carolina, but that's besides.
James Frank, sorry, man. No Makai Lemon, brother. I know that was your guy all year round, but
you're a bit of fan though.
Lemon's gone now, brother. We've seen that.
You have a follower that preacher. Go ahead.
But
It's okay. James Denzel Boss is still out there.
Yeah, Denzel Boss is still there. But to answer your question, I don't think it makes you a playoff team this year, but it definitely makes you better. Because, again, the most important thing you could do, because obviously we all know the most important position in football is offensive line.
Yeah.
Before the game starts.
Yeah, that's where the game starts. It starts in the trenches.
Offensive and defensive line.
Exactly.
That's it.
Yeah. So the more you can protect your quarterback, the better you have of winning football games. Because he stays upright, he has more time to make decisions, he has more time to throw, he's got more time to actually evaluate what's going on. So if you don't have a good offensive line, then you're not going to win games. You're not going to get guys open, or you're not going to give them time to make a throw, or to make any or to even just run for 2-3 yards.
Yeah, and you know how I screamed when we came back in '99. I know a lot of times.
Yeah.
A lot of years was, man, that guy might be good, but we need help on the offensive line. We need help on the offensive line. It's been that.
Yeah.
We got to fix that. Now, we had a decent line. We had Joe Thomas come here. How often do we actually get to have a guy that stays? It needs to be all in favor.
Well, and
but I'm with you on the game starts. That's where the game starts at. And I
Well-
don't care if you got Michael Vick in his prime. You might get a little lucky if you don't have a line and he can run up out of there. But you got to.
Well, I've always learned too. It's and the one thing I've always had for people was, if Tom Brady was drafted to the Browns, does he have as successful as a career as he has? No.
We've always had.
The reason
Because
why-
they would have started him.
Yeah.
They would have started him week 1.
Yeah, he would start him over. Good luck, Tom. Yeah, he would have started him over Drew Bledsoe. But the thing is, the answer is no, because the offensive line was so bad. And it's you got to protect the quarter. And the one thing that the Patriots have had for all these years, all these decades, was a really elite offensive line. And I've always thought,
watch Omar Cooper Jr. go to
Omar Cooper Jr. But the thing is,
we're listening. Go ahead.
But the thing is, I've always thought was, if you don't have a good offensive line, you can. It doesn't matter who your quarterback is; they can never succeed if you don't have a good. Deshaun Kaiser could have gone to the Patriots and succeeded. As long as you have a good offensive line, you can succeed.
Absolutely.
So I want to run a couple of nerd stats by you.
Yeah.
Our line wasn't too bad when we went through 5
They
quarterbacks.
probably-
I will say that.
They probably tell you that I'm the guy that tells you stats that don't matter. I'm an advanced analytical stat guy.
You said nerd wrong. I mean,
yeah. So
that's my buddy.
as far as receivers,
yeah,
our receivers were getting open last year. The quarterback wasn't seeing it. I talked to Dan a little bit about this earlier. I'm going to give you Isaiah Bond's advanced metrics numbers as far as being open and not getting the ball. His target rate was 13%. Okay. Unrealized air yards. A lot of people's like, dude, this doesn't matter. Unrealized air yards is air yards that you run that you were open, but you didn't get the ball. 471 yards.
And he could definitely got from here to do slanted lid down the street.
Now, the reason why I'm going to use him over it's worse with Jerry Jeudy. But the reason why you can argue with Jerry Jeudy is you say, well, he can drop the ball because he had 10 drops. Solid argument. I can't counter that with an argument.
Yeah, sure.
Right? So he even had a lower target route than Jerry Jeudy, which is 13%. So that means he was targeted 13% of the time, but was open 471 opportunities, right?
Yeah.
So catchable, when it was thrown to him, catchable rate was 52%. So my question to catchable rate, target was 52. Catch rate, meaning ability to actually catch it. So you're adjusting the catchable rate to little to smaller was 40%. So my question to you is, if you get a better quarterback, does your receivers look better? Even with the bad offensive line, by the way. Pittsburgh is up. That's why you hear him Pittsburgh.
Yeah, that's why you hear the Pittsburgh sucks.
Pittsburgh sucks.
Basically, what I'm trying to say is, after looking at it, because what made me fall down this rabbit hole, I want to see what Jerry Jeudy actually did. And if Vince metrics look at the fact that he's open, but he's not getting the ball, sure, the percentage would probably be like 1 out of 10 he would have dropped.
Yeah.
But you got to give him that 1% because it could be a 50-yard game. It could be a touchdown. Especially with Isaiah Bond.
Isaiah Bond is a deep threat.
So if he's open 50% of the time deep, that's a touchdown.
We didn't get a chance to see him shine at all. It was a horrible quarterback.
I'm so glad I got that stat out. I was burning. I wanted to get it out.
No, I'm with you.
No, they all come out.
Of course
they
they
high
do.
school people. They got to make
Take them towels and stick it up there.
ass. Well, bleep that out later. Jerome Bettis.
Holy bitches wave little yellow towels.
For those that don't know that reference, Jerome Bettis is called the bus.
Hey, maybe whoever they pick will get up there and slip on the floor, and then they get blow his hip out.
I don't want to wish.
Should do that, right? Should do that.
If you're a Pittsburgh, then maybe I'm with it.
Yeah.
I've been eating on this pretzel for like an hour.
All right, let's see what these guys do here.
You have to get a receiver here, offensive lineman.
Receiver, offensive lineman, right?
Screw Pittsburgh. I'm with you, James Frank. I'm watching you down in the comments.
I'm going to say Denzel.
I hate the way.
I'm going to say Denzel Boston.
No, don't even try it. Don't you speak that blasphemy. I don't want to watch my guy in that jersey. I don't want to watch.
Sorry, Sam.
No, you're good.
I had to say it.
Well, I don't know. They got that big Washington tight end there, man.
They make a smart move and went against tackle. Okay. To protect Will Howard, the future.
Exactly.
The future quarterback.
Guy.
Him or Mason Rudolph, the red was racist.
You're going to have your choice of receiver between Omar Cooper or Denzel Boston at 24.
Ooh.
I'm an Omar Cooper guy. You're a Denzel Boston guy.
I go Boston.
You go Boston?
I go Boston, too.
You go Boston?
I think
You guys
Cooper's
are
more
haters,
of a
man.
second-round guy than a first.
You guys are haters. It's because he's over 6 foot and his length is like.
We want
his
body.
catch radius is like 10 feet high.
I'm tired of drafting 5'9" receiver.
Yeah. He's actually 6'1".
Who's that?
How much does he weigh?
But they
I
put
don't
him
want a 6'1" guy that weighs 180.
I weigh about as much as me.
He weighs my height, 185, man. No, it's fine.
I weighed myself this morning. I've been off since December, so I put on a little weight. I'm at 189, but I would say 5'10".
I'm not
on a good
commenting
day.
on what I weigh.
Right.
But yeah, I don't want no more little receivers here. Appreciate you, Danny.
Yeah. It's got to be, yeah. We're up in 2. Yes, that's yo. That Denzel Boston or wow. That's crazy.
Chargers pick is in. I wonder what they're going to do.
Got to see what they got to do.
I don't know if they'd go receiver or not.
Yeah.
Maybe they go line to protect Justin Herbert.
They could go line to protect Justin Herbert. I mean, they have to. They had one of the worst lines in the league last season.
Yeah.
And obviously, we still won their offensive line in the offseason. So
leave it to the Browns. Right. Take a lineman for the worst.
Yeah. Amari Cooper, 6 foot. 6 foot.
He's 6 foot, 199.
205.
I like
that. I'd say that's 6 foot, so he's 5'11".
I was going to say, the drive gives him some great.
His backyard is just what
Yeah, Omar Cooper to me.
You're going to go with a guy
he's
like
a
that. He
catcher.
kind of got that Debo Samuel style.
Because I think he's a good compliment to Jerry, though, because Jerry's outside. You can have him at 2-ish, and you can move him around. But Denzel Boston gets picked. I ain't going to get mad, because Denzel Boston, I like, too. Chargers pick is in.
To be honest, you can't go wrong with either or.
Yeah.
No.
I think Caleb Lomu goes here. They need to protect.
They need to protect. Their offensive line was one of the worst.
If they don't go offensive tackle here, it's going to be bad for Herbert. It's going to go bad. Hello. Can you guys hear me out there? Hey, yay.
Uh-oh, Gary is back. Gary,
you just took out the only guy that I could talk to analytically.
I know.
Gary.
Because I wanted to make sure that you get set straight when we go to the 24th pick.
Yeah, he's like, listen, I don't want to hear anything.
I want to make sure Angel has no allies when this comes up here.
When you notice when I
tagged him out,
brought up it
was the blind tag. He didn't even know it was coming.
I brought up the unrealized air yards. Dan was like, dude, stupid. Why are you bringing this up? Dan rolled his eyes like,
yeah.
And Sam was like, I'm done. And he was the only one listening to me, man. Now I'm going to be talking to Aaron.
I mean,
Oh.
Rusher.
Wow.
So Dallas.
I would have thought that.
Lomu's still there.
I can't see the Browns going 2 linemen in a row. That would be crazy.
I'm tempted right now.
So
I want to receiver.
If you want to fix
but
things,
if
start
you
that line.
need
So if you're putting all your
another depth piece at the line, because I think they signed maybe. Mike is always interrupting us.
He is.
Does he not care about
What
our
did your
podcast?
analytics tell you about that? Because I
The
can analytics that.
of Mike interrupting
That was
us
my gut feeling.
is 1 to 5, and he.
It's the second time you have done that, dude.
It's 2 to 3.
He's the skinniest guy here, and it's the second time he's knocked on the
It's all
camera.
good. Yeah,
Can you help him with that camera so that we can?
every superstar has a weakness. His is cameras. He'll knock it down. So when we do our next slide, don't go by the camera.
Yeah, he's got a magnet in his asshole and just draws the camera.
Are we straight? Wait. Make sure we're straight first.
Just take the camera, the piece, it's a little this one.
James Price, take it.
Good, right there.
That's good, right there.
It's okay.
That's good. It's good
Hey,
enough.
I'm not. Hey, point it more to me.
Your brother's fired, bro.
I'm
He's
just
fired.
fired.
Your brother's gone.
Yeah.
He's walking around.
Let me switch with you real quick so I can get
You might want to get your stuff, brother.
He did it. He did 3 hours of internship and he's fired. Cowboys is on the board.
I don't know if I want to be in the middle of these two.
Are you going to be in the middle here? We got to.
Mike's like, I'm going to need a new camera after this.
Hey, Mike. Mike.
Hey, does
Mike,
he want to come on?
Mike, move the camera this way a little bit.
Think of what? I can't hear him.
Mike,
What do you say?
move the camera this way a little bit. No, this. There you go.
There you go.
Thank you, buddy.
The camera.
All right.
What was you asking?
I just want to. I just want the camera on me.
Asking, bro?
Hey, was this my water? It is now.
What
You can come back here so you can yell at Angel.
Okay.
I just wanted to switch it.
Musical chairs.
Oh. I'm gonna be honest with you. Casey Concepcion, I forgot about.
So, yeah, that guy.
So some people are saying they want
He's
Concepcion.
5'9", 185. He's me. Do you want me as a receiver?
I don't want no more.
Do you want Concepcion?
Let me give you a visual.
Yeah.
Do you want me as a receiver?
All right, let me see if you can catch this.
And I'm about 5
Some of you can catch this. Ready? Did you catch it?
Yep. You're right.
But
Concepcion.
for the sake of theater, no, I didn't, because Casey Concepcion has the highest drop rate in
Dan
this
from
draft.
Bearded Bastards wants Concepcion.
Yeah.
We can show them what it looks like when you're trying to catch.
I mean, it's a Brazzo draft.
He's small, drops passes.
Perfect for the ball.
Perfect.
Boston,
Boston.
Boston, or can you guys hear us out there? I want Amari Cooper Jr. and they want Denzel Boston.
Denzel Boston.
What do you want?
I don't.
At this point, I just want someone that can catch the damn ball.
Then you want Omar Cooper Jr. 'cause he's caught
Yeah, we were
like a 1% drop rate.
Hold on. We were asked the question.
Wait, here we go.
We go wide receiver. Who do you want?
Omar Cooper Jr.
Omar Cooper Jr. I'm a Denzel Boston. Dan, who would you go with?
Boston.
Wrong answer.
Boston. 2 for Boston.
You know what? I'm going to go Cooper Jr. Yes. I'm going to go with Angel.
You know, my guy over here.
Give it to my analytic friend over there who lets me talk analytics. Yeah. I would be upset.
AFC North. You need a big body.
Would not be upset.
Football.
Yeah, but you know what? Bill Parcells called his father a pussy when he played for the Patriots. You know what I mean? So get him out of here.
All right, you're out of here. Cut him off. Whatever's going on.
We lost the pot. We are officially lost.
Cut his bear to get him out of here.
Cleveland, do not get 2 picks next year because we're done. Cowboys pick is in.
There we go.
The Browns pick is next. Listen, receiver other than
James Frank.
anybody, Casey Concepcion, I'm okay with.
Ted Hurst.
You okay with Concepcion?
No, other than.
Okay.
Other than.
Okay.
Because he's 5'9", he drops the ball, and he's my weight.
Sorry. He didn't call him a pussy. He called him a sissy.
Yeah,
He called him a sissy.
That's what we used to call those back then.
I will.
Sissy, right? We didn't say other words.
I will say this. But there's a safety. Guys, notice I did say that they might go safety at 24.
Very possible.
That safety may be the pick at 24. So I'm going to say safety at 24. I'm not going to go receiver.
Unless the Cowboys go defense again.
Oh, you're right. Cowboy will go. What do you get?
Question from the crowd.
We got a question from the crowd. What is it?
I can't say.
Oh!
The Ortiz brothers just knocking everything down.
If you guys could take one wide receiver in this next pick, who would you guys pick?
Webster Slaughter.
So you got.
Hey, I didn't
You
see
got
what was the
Denzel
question.
All right, Malachi Lawrence.
He said Amari Cooper, and I would go with either Denzel or Amari. I don't want Casey Concepcion because he's small and he drops.
Would you guys trust a guy from Indiana that's just, fundamental, doesn't know how to do his own thing? He's dealing with a coach that doesn't let him just do his own thing. Or would you rather have somebody that's 6'4", from Washington, has a C on his chest, and knows how to play ball? I got a question for that.
6'4". Go with 6'4".
Denzel Boston. You convinced me, Denzel Boston.
Denzel Boston now too. Denzel Boston. There we go.
I personally think they might shock the crowd and they'll go safety
I'm
with them.
picking whoever Angel picks because I want him to like me at the end of this.
I think
Denzel
the Browns go
let's
safety
go.
here.
You going safety?
I'm going safety.
Wow.
I'm going safety.
No, you went offensive line. You need to go get that receiver now. That's the point of the
Because I think they see a receiver at round 2 that's going to
you guys. Receiver. Who wants a receiver? And you guys want somebody on
well, then again, they can get a safety in the second round.
safety.
Yeah. Wow. They went with Ed.
I'm thinking I'm hearing more wide receiver on the stack.
So you have
Josh Gordon.
no.
Not the weed problem.
Like the pick is in.
What a waste of talent.
They're not trading it. The pick is in.
It's in.
And they went in right away.
Pick us in. What are we doing here?
I think this. Selfishly, I want to be right. Selfishly, I want to be right. Selfishly, I want to be safety. But I think the smart move is receiver because I think. Here's the deal.
Is Sadiq still on the board? Am I going to crash out?
No, you're not. He's off.
He's not taking okay.
Yeah,
I missed it.
We mentioned when he
Oh, thank God.
I think the next 2 picks are safety, receiver,
I was going to tell you that when you sat back down. You're not going to like this. You're not going to like this.
It's nobody, right?
Yeah.
It's nobody. Don't tell us. Don't tell us. Is anybody right?
Hey, guy on the podcast. We're not allowed to talk anymore.
No. Don't tell us who it is. We want to wait.
Uh-oh.
Wait. We want to wait. By the way, I hate. We need her on the mic. Hey, by the way, if we're here next year, just give her a mic and just randomly do that. When it's awkward, she'll just go. That has Monken written all over it.
Let me see.
That has Monken, guys. That has.
Oh,
Hey,
brother.
Casey. You okay with that? All right, guys. I'm leaving.
Yeah, dude. I might crash out now.
Yeah. Listen. I'm trying to possibly spin this. Just for the build-up.
We just talked about.
I'm going to let you know he has the highest route tree in all the receivers. So he can run a dig, he can run a deep, he can run an in-out, he can run a bow tie, whatever you want.
Can he catch the ball?
Well, where's the ball thrown?
6 feet tall.
So, listen.
Oh, Andrew Barry, I love you so much. You continue to amaze me.
So, I'm just going to tell you.
Just when I thought you couldn't do anything,
There was a lot of draft guys that
totally
said
did yourself.
the Browns will pick Lomu and this receiver at 24. Late, there was a lot of picks saying Lomu and this receiver. And I said to myself, man, you're going to have Omar Cooper there. You're going to have Denzel Boston there. I understand the pick because he's versatile in how he runs the route.
Well, we're gonna.
But what's scary is you're going to have 2 receivers who has a high drop rate.
And who are tiny.
If you can read between the lines, I'm kind of telling you who the next pick is.
I'll say that conceptually, I don't agree with this one.
That's perfect.
Conceptually, I don't agree with this.
Kansas City didn't pick him. Basically, the Browns went with the receiver at 24. What's it?
There was a really good stuff for Cincinnati.
Hey, Omar.
Dave something or
When
other.
the pick happens, I want you to just pan the crowd. Because this is going to be perfect. I want to go viral with this next pick, okay? I'm setting you up. If we had in-ears, I would have just spoken my mic, but we don't have in-ears.
Especially drunk yelly guy over here. I want to get his reaction.
He's going to be upset.
Drunk yelly guy over here. You got to get his reaction.
I'm going to walk over there because I want his reaction.
Yeah, he might hit you though, dude.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Awfully quiet.
By the way, we know the pick already, so.
Yeah.
Casey,
All right. He's the guy over here. My content. Are you mad? You're good? Are you good? All right. Let's go, Drunk Jelly Guy.
You know what? Hold on a second. I'm gonna take my consideration. Oh.
Uh-oh. All right.
What's up, man?
Listen, I like the pick as long as we can figure out how to pass it on a cut, straight up and cut slants.
You speaking about his routes?
He's gonna be able to look it. He goes deep. But I got a question for you guys.
Why do we need another 5-foot quarterback?
That's
or
what I don't
wide
understand.
receiver.
That's what I don't understand.
That's what that got me.
I needed a 6'4".
We were both on that big body guy.
We were both on 6'4" from Washington.
You know who else was fast? Anthony Schwartz was fast.
I don't know though. Every time I keep watching these highlights, he's kind of like a home run hitter.
Malachi Corley's fast.
I don't know. He's a home run hitter though.
Flash Gordon, 5'2".
He's a home run hitter. Do we have that right now? I got a question for you guys. Do we have a home run hitter?
Wide receiver?
Well, yeah, Isaiah Bond.
Do we
have Isaiah Bond? You have a home run hitter.
Tillman's hurt.
And then you also have another guy already there that doesn't catch the ball, and Jerry Jeudy with a high drop
I
rate.
would consider him a home run hitter.
Isaiah Bond's your home run hitter.
I think he might come
Consider
into
him better than Isaiah Bond though.
No,
Does he replace Isaiah Bond?
I don't consider him better than Isaiah Bond. I consider this guy not as good as Jerry Jeudy.
Okay.
This guy,
Walking into week one,
this guy is redundant.
but walking into week one, is it Isaiah Bond, KC, Isaiah Bond?
Well, you know, he's going to probably be in your starting lineup because he's your first round pick. So, you know, and he's the first round pick of this up in there, so he's going to be in there. However, you know, when you got a guy like Boston who's there,
Who's big?
I want it.
and also home run here.
Yeah, we're Boston guys, right here. We're
Yeah,
Boston.
you know,
So we're sitting here today. We got Jerry Jeudy, we got KC, we got Isaiah Bond, we got Larva Day, and then we also got. Hey, you guys can't forget about Cedric Tillman.
No, you can.
You
can definitely forget about him because he's going to be on the injured list by week 4.
You can't forget
You can
about
definitely
him.
forget about him.
So that's our fourth. That's our main four. Do we feel confident walking in week one with this?
No.
I don't feel confident.
No. Not at all.
Do we feel more confident if we would have drafted a 6'4" from Washington? You know, a guy who just goes up and gets the
Played
ball.
bad weather.
Yes.
James Frank made a point, man, with the Concepcion. I was thinking that, James.
What's that?
He just said, man, like another Schwartz Jr.
Yep, exactly.
But Schwartz was a what? He was a 3rd round pick.
Yeah, but he had the Olympic speed, but he had the speed, but couldn't catch a
Couldn't catch a
football to
cold.
save his life. You know?
Couldn't catch a cold
He
in Siberia if he was
quick.
naked.
He was quick.
James, you hit that. I was trying to think about that.
I'm not rooting against this guy.
Neither am I.
You know, but I just hope that they figure out a way to stick him on those gloves. And, you know, the refs don't call him out for it because that is what they're going to need.
Now, the potential on this kid could be, I think he could be one of the ones that could turn into a number one, but
Hey, you know, my wife could be my husband if she had a penis. But she doesn't. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of what ifs.
You know what he reminds me of? I don't know if you guys remember last
Kitties
year.
and nuts. We'd all have a Merry Christmas.
Do you guys remember that Golden Green Bay drafted last year? Golden in the late 1st round, and he turned into nothing in Green Bay. That's what he reminds me of. He's a
So we drafted him
undersized
after
kid.
the next bust.
Yeah, I mean, this is.
But potential in like 2 to 3 years.
Time will tell now. We'll have to see what he does, you know. Not what we want. Not what I want.
Not what I wanted.
Yeah.
Big
But-
body guy.
Hey,
We
he's
have
got the right
too many
mentality.
under 6 feet receivers. We have too many receivers with sketch hands.
Yeah.
We have too many speedy guys who can't do anything else. Oh, he'd be a good punt returner.
Yeah, right.
1st round punt returner.
Right.
Oh, Andrew Berry, you continue to disappoint. I'm sure analytics said that was a good pick.
Horrible. Not a great pick by me by any means. Like I said, man, we need big body guys here. I'm tired of saying it, AFC North. Now we're bringing in another slot guy. Why do we keep bringing in 5'11", 5'10", 190 maybe, poking wet, 185?
I mean, I don't think we have a single wide receiver over 6'2" right now. I don't think we have a single wide receiver over 6'2" right now.
No, I don't remember what year it was. There was another year where we had like maybe one guy 6 foot. It's 5'11", 5'10". I just can't do another season.
Was that the year they had who was that? Taylor Gabriel and
they were calling us the freaking Smurfs.
Yeah.
On TV, man.
Greg Little.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, what a pull, Greg Little. That was a pull right there.
There was the other jabroni they had. They had Gordon was like the only one who was like tall. Everybody else was like tiny. Miles Austin was tiny.
Muhammad Massaquoi was back in the day.
Oh, he was awful.
Good. He was a pull. He was a pull.
Ryan Hartline. Coach, shitty receiver.
Yeah, here we go again with smaller body receivers, man. But
I mean,
very Texan density after this whole draft.
What makes me think this is that Monken's going to run the play action a lot, and he's going to want guys that can do a quick cut in and just do it. And you want cuts in, and then Isaiah Bond's still going to do the deep bomb. But you're going to have Jerry Judy, and you're going to have Casey Concepcion, and they're going to do little slants in. That's what's going to happen.
James Frank, I'm with you, man. If we had traded down, we could have got on Lemon. I'd have rather had Lemon than Concepcion. Man. It's just me. But.
I agree.
I mean, I don't think that's a very.
They took Dylan, huh? They took your boy.
Wow. Surprise, because Boston Bears always go off. They always go off.
What was your name again? Ryan.
Take it easy, man.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you. That was Ryan. Thank you, Ryan.
Oh, boy.
So as I was talking, I was trying to talk this out to be positive. I was trying to spin this positively. Casey Concepcion can run the route tree, so that gives you more availability as far as play calling.
James Frank said, is this going to be another Schwartz Jr.?
I hope not. I think he's better. I don't think it's Schwartz Jr.
James Frank, I would have rather picked this safety than what we just picked. Yeah, I agree, James.
Well, didn't we talk about this guy has problems with catching the football?
Yeah, he did.
And then we go get, not only did we get,
you want me as receiver? We said no, and they did. They took you.
Not only did we not want a guy, I didn't want a smaller guy, but now we got a guy that already has trouble catching the ball. So,
the only thing I know positively about Casey Concepcion is his route trees huge. You can run any route.
To put a cherry on the top of all this,
you can have a whole route tree, and it can be golden, but if you can't catch the football, there's a problem.
To put a cherry on top of all this, the Raptors are beating the Cavaliers 124-101 with 50 seconds left.
Yeah, it's over.
No sweep.
Therefore, the
Browns could have
money,
made
they got to stretch that
thing a little
series.
less if they would have drafted somebody else.
Yeah.
The NBA.
I don't know.
Stretch the
Maybe
series is
this is going to be a workout. Maybe it won't. Maybe it won't.
Well, you know, I tell you what. So a buddy just texted me. He said Concepcion is the truth, and said that this guy can return all the punts. I'm all in. So I said, it sounds like a long snapper in the third round.
Yeah,
I made a comment about that as a joke. But.
So Isaiah Bond's 5'9". His Casey Concepcion is 5'9". Now, to defend the pick, Zay Flowers isn't tall, but Zay Flowers is the number one guy in Baltimore when Todd Munter was there.
How about this? Why don't you, if you're doing all this, why don't you go Boston at 24? And then there's a 5'9" game changer that's a free agent right now that's on the mend. You could have signed him for peanuts.
Tyreek.
The guy that created that position.
Tyreek Hill.
Him
and his 20 baby mamas. You want him to come to?
Would you rather have Denzel Boston and Tyreek Hill or Concepcion? I would have
Denzel
Boston now.
and
Or Hill, yeah. If that's how you're going to go, though.
Yeah.
I don't see Denzel making it that long.
Maybe they see a second.
Andrew Barry.
Maybe they see a second receiver that's taller later. And we know how third round, fourth round receivers work out, right?
Bring Concepcion in with step up.
Yeah, there you go.
Going to bring Concepcion in with step up cleats. You know, the step ups. They're going to give him another 3 inches. I
don't
know, man. We said it earlier. I don't know. I want all our players to be great, man, but I just can't see that pick we just took, man. And I swear, if he ends up being a bust, I don't know.
It's official. The Cavs lost.
Yeah. Yep. Cavs game's over. I don't know. I'm done. I'm done with that. On to the next. Already. That's rear view mirror now. So we'll see how the rest. He's pans out or doesn't.
So
he's 5'11".
He gets in space. So let's work this back here. I'm going to put myself into this, okay? Well, I feel like he's 5'9". I am. So 5'11", listed at 5'11".
Listed is the key word.
So let's work this back. Todd Monken wants somebody with versatility who can run a route tree. He can do that. The only reason why I don't like this pick is his drop rate. I understand.
You get a guy that's small already with a
you get him in space, he's gone. Right? That's what Todd Monken is good at, getting people in space. But can't.
Still on the board.
So you have Denzel Boston, and you pick 39 next?
39, yep.
I mean, back-to-back receivers?
I doubt.
No, you're definitely going to go somebody else there. You're the Browns.
I'm tired of the Browns not taking the best football player available on the board. And this is what happened.
This was my worst situation.
This is
drafting offensive lineman and then a short receiver at 24.
I think they might go another lineman. They might go if they're really trying to fix that line.
No,
they might go
I think they're down with
line.
Every year the Browns end up drafting for their need instead of the best football player available. And then at the end of it, at the beginning of all of this, everybody's excited and we want this guy, and at the end it ends up being some draft pick where everyone is feeling the way that we feel right now. And we're getting text messages that are saying, Concepcion a chance, you guys are roasting him, right? But problem is that this guy was not the best player available. He wasn't the best wide receiver on the board. Now, we're not talent evaluators, right?
No.
So we're not GM. So do we really know? No. But, man, there are a lot of people out there that know a lot better than us that have ranked these. And we have all been consuming this information for the last 6 months. Nobody has this guy there. And Andrew Barry and the Browns have had a history of trying to be the smartest person in the room, and they have failed each time. And they overdraft guys, and they draft.
He overthinks it. He just overthinks
I mean, no, these are just mock drafts, like the experts pick. I've seen Lomu and Casey Concepcion and people and experts mock draft. I've seen it because they say Lomu is the best tackle and Casey Concepcion there. But I think they go from the perspective of David Boston's gone, Omar Cooper is gone.
Yeah.
The next available receiver is Casey Concepcion. But you had both of those there.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. For me, like, Woofy. For me, I'm waiting to see, okay, maybe it'd be a Carson Schlesinger pick where people are like, what the heck? Carson Schlesinger? And then people are like, all right, I'm going to buy his jersey because this dude's solid. Maybe it works out that way. But obviously, it doesn't work. It probably, odds are it probably won't.
I'm rooting for him. If he's something, man, I'll have a Concepcion jersey. I will be so happy for him. This isn't rooting against him or anything like that, but I just don't understand the pick. I just don't understand the pick.
That's the barbecue sauce.
I've seen this movie one too many times.
Yeah, I just feel like I've lived this before. Every year.
And they always feel like, oh, we'll just coach them up. The problem is they got shit coaches.
Yeah, I just
can't coach them up.
I feel like it feels like Justin Gilbert at 8. You know what I mean? Or
Well,
yeah, I just don't understand it.
Yeah, I can't. I'm trying to. I need 24 hours to process it. Right, type of thing. Like, I understand the Casey Concepcion pick. I just don't understand there. Right?
Yeah.
Like,
You
if
could have
David
gotten
Boston, if Cooper were gone, Casey Concepcion to me was next. But that's who you take when you, like, Boston's going to probably move. The offense will probably get the best receiver next, right? So you got Buffalo will probably pick the next. They're probably gone. So the next or even Kansas City, they need a receiver, right? So
if Buffalo doesn't take him,
yeah. If Buffalo
doesn't take him for Josh Allen,
yeah. So either way, you're one of the two receivers are going to go in the next 3 picks. So 39, you do have EMJ, the best safety. Which I thought they would go tackle. I thought they would go safety, tackle, receiver. But they go tackle, or guard, lineman, safety, receiver. And I'm hoping safety in the second round. But we'll see what happens here.
At this point, it's a crapshoot to me.
Yeah, because the draft is you had 3 offensive people go in the 3rd round. That in the top 10 pick. I didn't pick. No, I dumped water.
Yeah, he dumped
It's all
water.
because of the fan that wanted to come up here. It's his fault. I dumped it.
yeah, Mike, somebody peed themselves right there.
We didn't want to go to the bathroom.
Can't handle
Yeah.
our booze.
The content is so tough. All right, the pick is in. Let's see what Miami picks in.
Chris Johnson.
Wow.
All right, so
let me ask you this.
So-
Is there a story going on with Boston dropping like this?
and they bought. Then you have to ask yourself, did Barry get it right? Because if Boston and Cooper are dropping, then people view Casey Concepcion as the second best receiver in this draft, 3rd best receiver in this draft.
Yeah. I mean,
right?
Yeah.
I know we want to bang on Barry.
Yeah.
Not literally, figuratively.
No, but yeah.
Right. But if these receivers are dropping, not to say that they're right now, because they could be wrong. But the way the boards are around the league, it's Denzel Boston, Amari Cooper are 2nd-round picks. Casey Concepcion is the 1st-round pick. Barry could have got it right. And maybe the drops is just a fluke. Maybe they say, we talked to Casey Concepcion and he just had a bad day and decided to drop some passes.
I
I'm
wish
just trying to be.
I wish I still had your optimism.
Yes.
I used to be just like you.
And then
I got old
as a Browns fan. I realized
and I got beaten down too
Yeah.
much. Now I'm like, every single thing they do is
So the New England Patriots have traded up with Buffalo.
receiver
Oh, interesting.
because AJ Brown. They're probably not going to get AJ Brown because the whole Diana Rossini thing. We talked about that a little bit, so there's context there. So maybe they go David Boston.
Maybe they draft another female reporter.
Real quick, can we just stay out of people's bedrooms? You know what I mean?
He just said maybe they'll draft the next female reporter for Mike Grable. That's a good take. Clip that, dog. That's good. So, hey, thank you for coming on, man. Appreciate you.
Thank you, drunk yelling guy.
And we need to have that. We need to get that guy's number and send him a StreamYard link. To come on the podcast. He was on longer than Mike and Mike.
Yeah.
He was on longer than
You
Mike.
almost said Gary, but I came back.
Yeah. Mike was. Listen. Mike left after a tackle. I just think this is funny. Mike, we'll clip it. But Mike has been saying, you get tackled no matter what.
Yeah.
You get offensive line. You protect the trenches, and they do. Mike's like, I'm done. As soon as they protect,
I never came back.
As soon as they get the 91,
it's all you, man.
He never came back.
He never came back. He's like, I'm done for the first round.
But the Patriots take Lomu.
Protect the quarterback. Again, the receivers are dropping. Maybe Barry's right.
Do you think maybe we see Barry coming up here at the end of the first round or beginning of the second, jumping up to get him?
They would have. I don't know if they get two receivers in the first.
Well, you just got to
talking about it before, maybe.
They did get a third and a fifth, right?
They have ammunition to move up if they wanted to.
Hey, y'all need to stay put, man. All you guys are leaving, man. The back can move back up. It can happen. KC can be like,
you guys just missed it. You left and the Browns moved back up.
I think
they got a trade.
I think KC gets a weapon here, offensively.
They need one.
They need one.
It's either Denzel or Cooper. I think Denzel. They need an
I think the Browns got scared because Omar Cooper sounds so much like Omari Cooper that they just didn't want to relive that.
Wait, Cooper, we had him before him.
Yeah,
we don't want.
we had old Cooper.
Yeah, we had Cooper.
He had old
wasn't
Cooper.
good.
Yeah.
He didn't live up.
You don't want to rework his contract.
Yeah. Third round pick for him.
Yeah, he's good. He's all right. Chiefs picks his in. So, I think they go receiver here because you don't have any talent outside of Kelsey on offense, right?
And Kelsey's already got 1 foot in retirement.
And who do we have on offensive line? So you can argue offensive line, maybe.
They drafted the kid from Ohio State in the first round last year. What's his name?
Yeah, he didn't do too well.
No.
Yeah, Ohio State's offensive lineman you might want to stay away from.
Yeah, we got a couple that
Yeah,
are.
we got a couple of those. We got Wimpler and Jones. They haven't lived up. It would be interesting to see if both receivers are in the second round, because then Barry's evaluation of receivers is correct, because Casey Concepcion was a first round receiver. So then you can't argue it.
Yeah, I mean you can.
You
can argue anything. Ask Dan. Dan argues everything.
But the rest of the league would agree with Barry as saying we have a second round grade on these, or third round, well, second round probably, first round grade on KC Concepcion. Maybe he got caught wind that KC wanted KC Concepcion.
Yeah,
and he wanted because they're like, oh, KC would be great in KC.
Yeah,
let's get him because we can advertise that and make money off.
We got KC and KC.
Yeah,
as we moved to another KC.
Yeah, you took Marty Schottenheimer from us 30 years ago, so we're taking KC.
Put a patent on that name, KC and KC, and make money.
And we traded down 3 spots. I got the guy we're going to take all along.
Yeah, that's
eat it, Kansas City.
So obviously they wanted Lomu, and they saw him there at 9, so they traded back. I just don't get the KC pick. I mean, we'll see how that works out. I tell you what, one drop pass, he's gonna get booed.
Oh yeah, I'll be the first one.
Yeah, Dan will be like, I'm paid. Boo!
Told you, no hands.
Told you.
Actually, now that you said that, I am actually all I want now is I want an all-pro for Concepcion and Sanders. And I want to watch all of those games with you. That's all I want for Christmas now.
Going to live stream now.
Oh, yeah, dude. Like, I'm already a Sanders guy, but now I need it. And I need it to happen. I need this to happen now, man.
Yeah.
I need Sanders and Concepcion to be the reason for a Browns Super Bowl.
And you know what? I will say I was wrong.
I was wrong.
That would be as fun.
I was wrong. Shedeur Sanders is
For the first time in my life, I was wrong.
Hey, let's talk about that. Since we're there, how good does Shedeur need to be in order to make the Browns? I think playoffs is a high reach. Let's say competitive. How good does Shedeur need to be?
It depends on the running game. If the Browns have a good running game, they don't need him to be a 4,000-yard passer. They just need him to not throw interceptions. And unfortunately,
He does throw a lot.
He throws a lot of interceptions,
even in Buffalo.
Yeah,
Colorado. Sorry, Buffalo when he was there,
and not take 20-yard sacks.
Yeah. Do you the 20-yard sacks thing? Not that one is worse than the other, but when you're like 2nd and 2 and you take a 20-yard sack, that's worse than an interception.
I agree, because then it's 3rd and forever, and you're in a possible situation.
As opposed to like throwing the ball away, you're 3rd and 2. That's doable. 3rd and 20 isn't.
But I think that okay. I understand that criticism of him, but that's a criticism of him from back in Colorado. As the year went on, that stuff pretty much disappeared.
It did get better.
You know, the guy, he made a lot of progress. He stopped running backwards.
A little bit.
Not a little bit, a lot of bit. Yeah, a lot of it he stopped running backwards. As the year went on, a lot of
the only game I think of that he was bad in was the Chicago game.
Yeah.
That's the only game that off memory. The Cincinnati game he was horrible, and not because he was running backwards, just he had 111 yards passing.
Yeah.
And he got fortunate enough to be in a position where he can lead them down for a game-winning field goal. And people was like, see, Shador won the game.
He let him do the game-winning drives. And so did DTR once. Where's he at?
Pickens in.
Peter
did not go a weapon.
Is this guy not excited to be picked by the Chiefs or Peter Woods?
That is a great
defensive tackle. Receiver is still on the board.
49ers run the clock.
So the Bearded Browns have a deal on the table to bring back Michael Wilkes to the podcast.
Hopefully. One day. He just took down the camera. He took down the. Where's the camera's right there. I'm like, where'd the camera go? He was tired of my brother knocking down again. He's like, this is an investment, bro. Like, this is your first day on the job and you knocked the camera down twice, and you weigh 120. Come on. So Peter Woods goes to Kansas City. He's crying. He's emotional. So Kansas City needs offensive weapons.
Real quick. So this
defense.
This pick has gone from Denver to Miami to San Francisco to the Jets.
Now the Jets have it.
Oh.
This pick is on its 4th team.
Ty Simpson
already went.
Oh, receiver.
Could go receiver.
Who did they pick? It's been so long. This is the 3rd pick, right, in the first round?
I believe so.
I think so. It's the 3rd pick, I think, in the first round.
Sam was supposed to write this down for me. He didn't. That's why you don't get people above 50 to do it. That's fine. Sam did a great job. Sam was our draft analyst. He's not even
they
here.
took Sadiq.
Oh, so they got a tight end.
They got a tight end. Then they took with the second pick.
They had to go defense.
They took Bailey.
David Bailey.
So this will be their 3rd pick.
Oh,
first round.
Chiefs. They have defensive draft for the Chiefs when they need offense.
So they've gone offense. They went defense, then offense.
Boston, Zion Young. Of course, that's Mel.
They got to take
Boston.
Boston.
That Omar Cooper is not up there, so I feel good about that. Maybe he'll fall to the 2nd round. Well, it's Mel Kiper. Who cares? Mel Kiper said Shador Sanders is going to be a starter. He hasn't been a starter yet. He lies.
He's going to be the 2nd overall pick.
Yeah, he said he's going to be the 2nd. And he's still pounding the pavement for that, by the way. All right, the Jets pick his name. Let's see who they pick. It would make sense they would go receiver to help.
Roger Goodell's not even buttoning up those top 2 buttons anymore.
Are there Omar Cooper Jr.
Wow.
That's my boy. I think he's going to be good. If they give him a good quarterback.
He was going to be good until he went to the Jets.
He went to the
Jets. Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's my guy, man. That's my guy. Dang it.
Join the line.
So now we're gonna now like mentally I'm gonna be looking every week at Omar Cooper and Casey Concepcion because you have a veteran quarterback in New York You're going to have either a veteran or a second year to see what they do with the receivers. But I really think Omar Cooper is probably one of the best receivers in this draft.
We wipe the Browns down.
Look, like his catch radius is insane. He doesn't drop. He's dropped 1% of his passes.
Omar Cooper Jr. over
Jack yards. Yeah. You know what's good for a receiver? Yards after catch. He's top 5. Whatever. I'm not going to talk about it. Whatever.
No, let's go. Let's go. Let's hear him. Yes.
It's crazy. It's crazy to see that you left Omar Cooper Jr. for Casey Concepcion, whose yard after catch is lower than, and he's a smaller guy who's a speed guy, Casey Concepcion. He does have drop problems. It's crazy.
Yeah, but we picked the guy that's got a good tree. He can run a great.
He can run a great
That's
tree.
the only thing I can. That's the only spin I can say about
hands,
Casey
it is
Concepcion.
small.
That's 2 thumbs down, man.
It's going to be interesting to see the grades on it. So the Jets got Bailey, Sadiq, and Cooper in the first round.
Somebody's doing good.
Good draft for the Jets. They
So
needed
I'll
it.
tell you right now,
We'll see
they're
how
going
it
all in
out.
for the quarterback next year
The Giants are looking pretty good.
because they're set up on offense and defense.
But do they put themselves in a position now where they don't get their quarterback next year, though?
So there's like, listen, guys, win 3 games. We'll get Arch Manning. We got Omar Cooper Jr. We got Sadiq. We're good. And then we'll fire our coach.
Yeah, it would be super Jets, though, of them to, like, Geno Smith comes in.
Yeah, Geno
balls,
Smith.
he balls out.
I'm telling you, Geno Smith is better than when he was in Vegas. He's better.
But if
I'm
you
not
look-
saying he's a top 15 quarterback. I'm not saying he's a top 10 quarterback. He's a top 15.
But if he comes in and he's top 15 and those guys are what they're supposed to be, they're not going to be in a position to get.
You had a 90-year-old coach who was just. Pete Carroll should not have been there in
No.
Vegas.
He should have retired a long
He
time ago.
should have just not taken the job. So that's my argument for the quarterback.
And the Bills,
So they're coming in. They're gonna. That's Boston.
Tennessee, damn it.
Oh, Tennessee, Boston.
they're gonna
No.
put Boston with.
They have to get David. They have to get defense, right?
Can you imagine if they would have
If
said
they get
Tate in Boston?
in Boston, that would be insane. We'll see.
Are they putting Tate with Boston here?
If they get Boston, they're going all in on all, obviously all in offense. We'll see.
They are in a weak division.
They are. That's the thing that sucks about the Browns. Our division, even if they're average, is still better than most of the other divisions. Because you can end 9-8 and barely not even make the playoffs, and then we'll go 5-12,
Yeah.
and then Pittsburgh won't make the playoffs, but then you have Baltimore and Cincinnati will. That's what sucks about it. And then you have Tennessee will go 9-8, 9-8, or 8-9, and still make the playoffs.
And host a game.
And host a home game. Yeah, exactly. If they go receiver here, I'll be shocked. But
If you're Buffalo, though, I don't understand why you don't go with receiver.
that's a good point. Why trade back? And
Why are you not
receiver to
getting?
help? Yeah.
Why are you not getting that weapon for Allen?
I wonder what they got for that pick. I wish I had the sound up. I would like this. Gurdell's like talking forever, dude.
Shut it down.
He must have
Every
announced,
pick he takes off one of those buttons.
he announced something.
He'll be shirtless by the time it's all done.
You guys remember?
Oh wow, they went out.
Defense.
A receiver's going to be in the second round. Maybe Barry got it right. Boston is not a first round pick. I don't know. Sam, you're a Boston guy. Why is he falling to the second round? He went with the logical. He said, well, because Browns are Casey Concepcion. He said, well, Angel, look at the draft board. Casey Concepcion, Omari Cooper. David Boston hasn't been picked yet. Come on, dude. Don't be so stupid. It's not rocket science. He didn't get picked. I mean, yeah, to be honest, the Titans need defense. They're worse in the league. We scored 29 points on them and still lost. Because our defense decided not to be good that game.
We're going to let Cam
Against
Ward
the
look
worst
like
offensive team in the league at the time. We decided to let Cam Ward go.
All right, so
400 yards and throw 3 touchdowns.
Do you trade up with Seattle to get Boston at wide receiver here?
I wonder if the Browns will trade up here.
Be nice to go get a real receiver.
Go.
I know for sure Seattle wants. I've heard a lot of reports Seattle wants to move out of the 32nd pick, so we'll see. I'm just trying to think what Seattle needs after winning a Super Bowl.
For sure.
We got a good receiver. We got a good running quarterback. We got a good running back.
I mean, what is
it? Solid.
What does it take when we have the 39th pick, right? So what does it take? What would it take with the 39th to move up 7 spots
I would give
there?
him all my 5s because you have 3 5s. You don't need 5. Give him 2 5s and a third because you have 2 3s now.
Yeah, you have 2 3s.
You have 2 3s and 3 5s.
So give him 2 5s and 2 5s, and that's
At this
39.
point, knowing who I picked last year at 5, if the 5th round, I'll give him all my 5s because I don't want to repeat that. I get it. Like Shador has potential, but you pick him in the 5th round. We'll see what happens with that. You're Shador guy, right?
Well, I'm a Shador guy.
I see potential. I'm worried about the interceptions. I'm worried about not reading the right read. I'm hoping Monken can make it easier for him to understand the offense. And he's said it. He said, well, Monken's made it easier for me to – he's speaking to my strengths.
Yeah.
So hopefully that works out. But the problem
Seattle keep their pick.
All right. The Browns did not trade up.
Safety. Genesis Smith. No, they still got EMJ from Toledo out there. I'm just trying to think what – I mean, Najibba is a good receiver, but they can add help to Darnold by adding another tall receiver. This is the last pick and we're done, right?
Yep.
Thank God. I think Tennessee had a good draft, man. Wow.
Casey Concepcion says you guys are going to be getting a dog on the field.
A dog?
Yeah. Okay.
Hopefully. Wait, Casey Concepcion has a stuttering problem, right?
What's that?
He's the one with a stuttering problem, Casey Concepcion?
I don't know, does he?
Hey, Mike.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, he was saying that he was the best receiver in the draft 2 weeks ago. We'll see.
I remember the Browns drafted a kid from Oklahoma that said he was the best receiver in the draft. He had 3 catches in his career. I forgot the guy's
I'm going to
name.
have to
That's
go
how
home
bad he
and kind of
was.
sleep on this. Look, so you still have McCoy, who's the best corner on the board. You still have the best receiver, Boston. You still have a safety, an EMJ from Toledo. It'd be interesting to see what Seattle does here. I don't. When you win a Super Bowl, what do you need? You just want a ring, right?
Yeah.
So you're like, we're good, man. I guess we'll just draft another receiver, score more points. Why not? We'll see. So I
definitely don't need a quarterback.
Yeah, you definitely don't need that. And by the way, that's why Minnesota's GM got canned because he didn't keep Sam Darnold, and you decided to go with the rookie you drafted.
Yep.
And you're like, all right, dude, Sam Darnold just won a Super Bowl, and this guy can't even stay healthy. You're done. You're done.
And you had Darnold, and he showed you that he turned it around.
The building.
Yep.
Crazy. There's some faithful they're probably just bar freaks. I don't think they're football fans still here. They're probably just saying, we're going to be here till the bar closes. The pick is in. They got somebody announcing it. He's excited. He's hyping the Seattle crowd. So technically, if you want to build a bet, A saxophone. We don't need. Yeah, that's how I feel right now. That's how I feel right now. This Casey Concepcion almost picked 24. This is my mood. I mean, we still have 35 viewers right now. 3 hours into a draft, man. Shout out to L35 viewing us right now.
Yeah.
You guys
That's
got
part of the night right there.
You got to experience something no other podcast do because they're doing it all at home. It's a sax player at a bar with people who probably are not following the draft. The pick is in. And I think they go defense here. Just to add to the talent they already have in Seattle. He's excited. He's screaming.
Oh my God, this guy's going nuts.
Yeah. That girl's excited. That's a cheerleader. 2 cheerleaders.
Oh, the Make-A-Wish kid.
Oh. Shout out to him. I'm
not a very good lip reader.
Yeah, I used to be. But then I got my eyes went bad.
Running back.
Running backs in the first round.
Okay.
From Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
Go Irish.
Both from.
That's a good point.
Wow.
Notre Dame.
Wow.
I'll be honest with you guys. This first round, shocking. You had Tate, Tyson, Love going to top 10.
Yeah.
And then you have another, Casey Concepcion going to the Browns. And then you have another running back going in the first round.
Now, I'll tell you what, there are some subscription-based services that are going to be getting a very worded letter from me after this draft tonight. You know what I mean? They had some scores on some guys, and they had some predictions, and look at what happened here.
Totally different.
Total different. Mel Kiper's gonna hear from me. ESPN Plus, he's getting a letter from me.
And by the way, if you need therapy after tonight, go to WrestlingRenewCounselingOhio.com. Talk to Jennifer Ortiz. I don't know her.
No,
I don't know her.
But I heard she's the best.
She's a good person.
Yeah.
Not that we're entangled or anything. We don't have a Vrabel Diana Ricini thing going on. Jennifer Ortiz.
What's yours?
I don't need a
Ortiz's around though.
Dude, that's racist.
Racist.
Racist if you assume
Yeah.
my wife.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Listen.
What is your last name?
Angel.
Exactly.
Angel. Actually, I think that we shouldn't hide the relationship because that means that he has a Browns fan in the house.
Yeah.
So he's actually used to He's used to doing this. So Browns fans.
I'll be honest with you. She talks to me every Sunday.
Browns fans
at 4 o'clock. I have 4:30.
Yeah.
I have an appointment with her. She's really good. And she talks to you. WrestlingRenewCounselingOhio.com. If you need therapy after the Casey Concepcion draft pick, hit her up. And it works. Or if you need a Casey Concepcion jersey, Dick's in Strongsville will sell it to you.
Yeah.
And if you need a Lomu jersey, Dick's in Strongsville will sell it to you.
Or check out Timu.
Timu.
He shopped like a billionaire.
Timu.
That's where this came from. This Myles Garrett jersey is a Timu jersey.
Real quick, just Mo. I know you. Your grade's gonna stick regardless. So grade the draft right now for what they got. KC and Lomo.
I will give it a C plus, B minus.
Okay. Grade the draft.
Oh man, I'm at it. It's hard to give them grades, without. But I give them a C.
Yeah.
Give him a
think
C.
the consensus will be a C.
It's a solid C.
Solid C, because I give a C. I would like to get Mike up here, but he's no longer on the podcast.
What do you grade the Browns draft?
What do you grade the Browns draft so far? First round.
C plus.
You give him a C plus.
C plus. Omar doesn't know full football, so he says C minus.
C minus.
He's a Chicago Bear fan. Sam is gone. Sam is gone. I can't get his pick. He's probably working. Mine was C. It's because
Sam, what do you grade him? Which grade, Sam?
Right now, he's gonna give him a.
They're looking at a C minus. Easy.
Yeah, C. C all aboard. C.
I say
everybody gets a C.
I say it's okay with the offensive line guy, but that Concepcion threw me for a loop.
Hey, anyone listening, drop your grade, your initial grade, your emotional. I call it emotional grade right away. Drop it in the comments below. We're done. We did all 32 picks. I was here for all 32 picks. I'm exhausted. I was the only one. My voice is trash. No, it's fine. C. Everyone gives him a C. You will hear more on the Browns Morning Brew Saturday, 10 a.m. I'm sure your grade will change after you think about it.
Oh, sure.
Maybe you give him a C+.
I don't think that's happening. No.
It might go lower.
Yeah. Dan will be on our. He was on our show one time. I want Dan on our show more often. He's good facts. Thank you guys for tuning in. We're gonna get out. We've been out live since 8 o'clock. Was it 3 hours?
3 hours.
3 hours, man. We did a 3 hour live.
And we still have viewers.
McIntyre. How many viewers?
35.
You guys are insane. I'm gonna let you know. You guys are the diehard fans. I could probably go 4 hours. You know what? YouTube, we need the view time.
Yeah, we do.
We do.
If you guys want to go 4 hours, let me know. I'll walk to the other side of the bar again and let Angel go.
Yeah. No, listen.
I'm tapping.
I'll be honest with you. I have 3 kids. I have a newborn, well, not a year old. My wife was like, "What time are you going to be home?" I said, "Don't expect me home." No, but either way, I enjoy this getting out the house. I enjoy hanging out with some men that love the Browns, powwowing with fans. We got some good stuff. You're gonna see a lot of content pumping out from us, from individuals. I want to get you in front of the camera more to give your takes. Give me some reels. Send me some reels. You post a reel. I don't even care at this point. I'm shocked of how this first round lasted and the fact that we got the receiver we got.
I'm not. Browns.
Mike left.
Browns is the Browns.
Yeah. Wait, after Mike, go ahead, Angel.
Mike left. Mike, for 3 months, has been advocating for an offensive lineman, a tackle, at the top pick. And as soon as they picked the guy that they wanted, the position they wanted, he was like, "I'm done." And he left. He was no longer to be seen. He's been behind the scenes, powwowing with fans.
Draft for need. Offensive line.
And they
offensive line.
And Mike gave him a seat.
Yeah. Did what he wanted them to do.
And he gave him a C.
Yeah.
I thought he would give him a B.
Could you imagine how hard it is being his kid?
Yeah. Can you imagine being his kid? Sure, you got 200 yards rushing, but I got 205.
Yeah.
Can you get 205?
But did you do it the way I told you to do it?
Did you hit that hole right?
Yeah.
No. You stutter step instead of hitting it.
You got an A, but you didn't get an A.
Y'all need to ring him on Saturday about that.
Yeah.
He dropped the mic and left right after the Lomu pick. You know, I thought he was going to be here celebrating. Everyone else was disappointed. Like, he was like, "I'm done." He's like, "You're the one telling us to pick a tackle, offensive lineman. Mm-hmm. You're the only one. Everyone wanted a receiver. I wanted best player available. You wanted best player available. And Chad wanted a receiver. Available. You wanted best player available. Sam wanted to. What offensive lineman?
Yeah, what offensive lineman did you want there?
So you wanted the guy that went 20?
Where did Freeland go? He went.
Yeah, Freeland went.
Yeah, he went later for sure.
And Freeland.
I was 1 for 2 for the first round.
He's like, "I'm the next Mel Kiper. If you guys need me on." Oh, that was your mock draft that you sent?
No, this is
Yeah, Omar Cooper was my guy. I'm disappointed in getting him. That's why I gave him a C. Because I was like, Omar Cooper's there?
Listen, I'm a Michigan fan, and I wanted all the Ohio State guys, and we didn't get a single one of those Ohio State guys.
Yeah. You didn't get a single one.
We didn't get a single one of those
Ohio State guys.
We could have. And I want, especially Caleb Downs. We had him there. I am disappointed we didn't get him. This is the first year in my life that I've been wanting Ohio State guys. This is the first year, and
they heard you. It's like, no, we're not giving anything you want.
That's what you get for crossing the line, Michigan
Yeah,
fan. We're going to
anything you want.
disappoint you even more.
Yep.
And we're actually increasing in viewers.
Oh, good God.
We just increased. You guys are sick. You guys are drunk on Brown's content. What is wrong with you? They're like, oh, they're the only podcast live. Let me watch it. Everyone else is done. Anyone else is done. You guys are
CBS is
insane.
people with an A+.
I guarantee most of those people are on X. X people are sick. They're just like, ah. And I'm surprised no one's commenting how crazy CBS. Chris, who? He hasn't even been picked yet. Boston and Brazil still on the board. One analyst picked the draft exactly. Yeah, I forgot who it was, but they said Lomu. It might have been Jeremy Flowers, CBS. He said Lomu, Casey. That's the draft I picked. I said, if they do that at 24, I'm going to throw the mic and throw my old fashioned at the wall. And I didn't do that. So I'm disappointed in myself.
Yeah.
Because I had old fashioned. I had a mic and I didn't throw
You didn't throw either of them.
I'm disappointed in myself more than the Browns.
I'm kind of disappointed in you now, too.
I wish you would have done that. That would be great. That
I
would be
wanted
great.
to see it.
Yeah.
PJ's like, you guys are not allowed here anymore. He ruined one of our glasses. And they only cost $1, but still, he ruined it.
Yeah.
So thank you to PJ for allowing us. Thank you for West Park Brown backers for allowing us to come out here. We are going. I'm going to, if you guys want, at 6 a.m.
No. Yeah, the answer's already no. He said it's 6 a.m. and the answer is no.
Because we're going to be either at Paris or London. They invited us here. I'm announcing it now. The Bearded Browns podcast will be here for the European game, wherever it is in Europe, whether it's
Italy? No.
It could be either Ireland, Italy, or London, whatever they decide to go. It's not going to be Brazil. We're going to be here at 6 o'clock, and we're going to be watching, entertaining, tailgating before that game.
All right.
I know
now you're giving me enough time. I thought you meant like 6 a.m. tomorrow.
No, 6 a.m.
No,
6
absolutely
a.m.
not tomorrow.
During
Yeah.
during the overseas game.
Okay, yeah, I think we could do that.
So I'm going to invite you early. We know that game is to be the Saints game, rumored to be the Saints game. So set your calendars. Dan's like, I love the Browns, but not that much. So
I'm not a morning person.
Yeah, no, you don't have to come. It's fine. But if you want to come later, it's good.
Okay.
But
I might do that.
we expect you to be there. We expect Mike to be there. We expect Sam to be there. I'm going to let my brother know that we expect him to be there. He's like, dude, I'm 20-something years old. Why am I waking up at 6 a.m.? Because you're the official intern forever for the Bearded Browns podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in.
We're going to Vaseline
37 viewers at friggin' 11:17 at night.
And we're going to Vaseline your brother up, too, so when he's walking by the cameras, he slides instead of...
Maybe we can be outside next time.
Yeah. That would be cool.
That'd be cool. We're definitely bringing headphones.
Yes, so we can hear each other.
So I'm like scooting in closer.
Yeah.
And you're like, why is he literally, why is he Vrabling Dan over there? Is he Dan Rossini over there in the bar?
You just call him Danny Rossini?
Danny Rossini. Yeah. I know I'm Angel Vrabel. But thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate it. Thank you for love. Thank you for the comment. Friggin' KB Young, you've been here for 3 hours. Sam Leckenfair, you should be on the mic, but you're commenting. Joshua, thank you. Earl the Man Booth, you guys are like the top fans. You guys have been commenting the whole time. Appreciate it on Facebook.
Yeah, you keep us going. Thank you very much.
Going. Thank you so much.
Thank you to all our sponsors.
Thank you to our sponsors. I mean, we have a lot. So if I forget, you remind me. Strongsville, acid reflux burp. House of Sports, Dick's House of Sports. I've been saying Dick's because I want to say Dick's Sports good.
Yeah.
Dick's House of Sports, Rest Renew, Counseling, Ohio.com, Bearded Bastard Barbecue Sauce, Allstate, Doug White. I'm missing one more. I always miss this one.
Automotive Diesel.
Yes.
Automotive Diesel.
Automotive Diesel. Thank you for sponsoring the podcast, giving us what you can give us to provide all this to do lives, right? Appreciate you guys. Appreciate the followers for commenting, engaging in our content. Thank you for Dan for commenting on our stuff.
Thank you for having me on. I was only expected to be on for like 5 minutes, and I was on for 2 hours.
Dude,
so
you were
thank
on
you guys.
2 hours.
Yeah.
You're a part-time employee now.
Yeah.
Expense whatever you bought off.
Yeah.
Expense whatever you bought off because you said I was on. You were technically a journalist on the Bearded Browns podcast.
Yeah. I mean, you were only supposed to be on for 5 minutes, but you don't take social cues, so.
Yeah.
I'm just playing.
No, Dan's a good guy.
Play with
Thank
you,
you guys for following. Appreciate it. Love you guys. Until next time. Until next time, like always, I'm going to try to. I'm not Diana Rossini you. Until next time, like always, go Browns. I'm going to leave studio. And Mike has to leave 50 times.